And hello again, everyone. We welcome you to week 4 of the high school football season. It is a big matchup in the Western Buckeye League tonight. We are at Bath in the Battle of the Wildcats as Bath welcomes in Kenton. With Miles Holliday, I'm Randy Roberts, partner, nearing already, hard to believe, getting close to the halfway mark of the always fast 10-week regular season for high school football, and a big matchup. Lots of implications tonight in the Western Buckeye League in this one.
Well, we're guaranteed points, aren't we? Both teams
so.
are high-flying on the offensive end. And how about the defense last week of Kenton throwing a shutout?
Yeah, Kenton coming in at 1-2, 1-1 in the WBL, like Miles said, coming off of their first win of the year when they blanked Elida 37-0, an Elida team that a lot of us thought during the summer might be one of the dark horses to compete for a WBL title. Bath coming in at 2-1 on a 2-game winning streak as well. We'll talk about those Wildcats in just a few moments as we take a look at some series notes for this one. This meeting will be the 59th all-time between these two. Kenton leads the all-time series 35-23. Wildcats, the red and black Wildcats of visiting Kenton, that is, has won the last two. Miles, you mentioned it already. There's going to be points. Well, the last 10 years, the winning team has scored an average of 33.4 points per game.
Yeah, both teams are offensive-oriented. Both teams spread offenses. Both teams have Kenton roots calling plays. Both teams have great quarterbacks. We are guaranteed to have some points.
Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Kenton Wildcats. As we said at the top of our pregame, 1-2, 1-1 in the WBL under head coach Zach Turner is trying to turn this program around. They come in with the number 2 offense in the Western Buckeye League at about 451 yards a game and a good balance, 204 on the ground, 245 through the air. One player that we were really impressed with when we saw them at Ottawa Glandorf is their quarterback, Corbin Johnston, 301 yards rushing to lead the team. Also 49 of 75 through the air for 740 yards with 6 touchdowns.
He does a great job of extending plays with his legs, and he's got some big-time targets. Zane Perkins, he is outstanding at 17 catches on the year, 14.2 yards per catch. And then there's a young guy, Maddox McFarland, who's really jumped forward, a freshman, 16 catches for a 9.8 average and 1 touchdown. But, Randy, the key to this football game is going to be those first 5 names, Ashbrook, Wilkinson, Wright, and Wilkinson. If they can do a good job of getting Corbin Johnson some time, they're going to score some points.
Sounds like a law firm that you need to get a hold of if you're in a traffic accident.
It does, right? 1-800-CALL Ashbrook.
Well, let's talk about the names you're going to see on the right side there. That was the starting defense for Kenton. This is the top defense, at least statistically, in the WBL, giving up about 210 yards total per game, 112 through the air, 98 on the ground. So the numbers, at least there, look good, but they have given up 5 touchdown passes this year.
That shutout they threw against Elida last week really got a lot of people's attention. That's an Elida team that has a lot of offensive firepower. Got the big shutout. Randy, we saw them 2 weeks ago at Ottawa Glandorf. Ottawa Glandorf had their way running the football against them, so that was a real shock. They have definitely figured some things out. Of course, they're led by Jaden Mustang, the sophomore linebacker, 35 tackles on the year, 3rd in the WBL, and Alex Rogel, 2 fumble recoveries. This defense is going to have to play really good, especially on the back end, because this is a Bath team that likes to throw the football.
Well, let's take a look at the starting lineup now for the Wildcats, clad in their baby blue. That is the home Bath Wildcats. They have back-to-back wins since opening the season with the loss. Picked up a win over Van Wert, 43-37, and then last week defeated Shawnee 49-23.
Yeah, this is a team that every week it just improves, gets more and more people's attention. They do it on the offensive end, and they have that quarterback, Zach Welch, who's already set records here at Bath. He might rewrite the whole record book at Bath. Randy, he was fantastic, completing 60% of his passes.
Yeah, Bath currently has the top passing attack in the WBL at 279 yards a game. They're number 3 in total offense at about 451 yards. So we're about 405. I wrote the same stat for both teams. That's my bad. But this is a team that will do it a little bit different than Kenton, but you can kind of see some of the similarities.
Yeah, they have a three-headed monster at receiver. Ethan Cole with 7 catches, Josiah Clark with 12 catches, Jackson Foster with 16 catches. Now, it is Cole that's the big play guy, Randy. Averages 31 yards every time he catches the football, but Mikey Hale, he is really the guy that gets the offense going. He is a dual threat, 196 yards on the ground, also 132 yards receiving. He is a mismatch problem for any defense.
Problem for Bath has been on defense. They are the number 9 defense statistically in the WBL at about 384 yards a game. They're giving up the most passing yards per game at 205 against a Kenton team that will throw a little bit.
Yeah, and their front 7 is good, and their back end is good. They should be playing better statistically than what they are because they have good players. Keep an eye on Jack Rader, number 99. He is a dude up front for them. And, of course, one of our favorite guys, number 21, Vinny Vendetta. He is a deadly dude on the football field. But Carson Kennard, he is a guy that leads this team with 33 tackles, 2 for a loss. They're going to have to do a really good job of getting Corbin Johnson to the ground.
Hey, you mentioned kind of the back end, the front end playing kind of separate units. You talked about what Zach Welsh can do offensively. Has a couple of interceptions on defense. This is an all-around athlete. This is a team, at least defensively, you're waiting for them to kind of put it all together.
They will put Zach Welch in on throwing situations and 2 interceptions. Hey, he's a guy that knows the football really well, right? Because he's the quarterback. You know he's going to catch it.
Let's take a look at some keys to the game for this one. Partner, let's start with the Kenton Wildcats.
Number 1, fast and furious. They got trick plays, break them out early. They got tempo, break it out early. I don't think this is a game, Randy, that they can chase. Remember we were at Ottawa Glandorf and they chased most of the game. I think they want to get out in front, so break out all your tricks early. Number 2, bumper cars. Remember going to Cedar Point and playing bumper cars?
Sure do.
Well, that's what they're going to have to do to the Bath receivers. Bumper car those guys. Do not let them run free. Make it a physical battle. Slow those receivers down. And then, of course, big play, KJ. That's Corbin Johnston. You highlighted his numbers. The senior quarterback as good as anybody. 300 yards rushing, 740 pass. He completes passes at 65%. He is a big play guy. He's got to be a big play guy today.
There'll be some keys to the game tonight for Bath.
Number 1, cage rush. They know that Corbin Johnson likes to extend plays with his feet. Well, make sure you cage rush. Now, cage rush, Randy, means defensive ends stay true to their path upfield. Don't create any space to let him get free. Keep him in the pocket. And number 2, Mikey likes it. Boy, does he. What does Mikey like? He likes the football. Get Mikey Hale involved early and often. 5.2 yards per carry. We talked about his ability to catch the football out of the backfield. 132 yards receiving. 5 touchdowns on the year. And then number 3, splish splash. It's time for Bath. Make a statement here tonight. Somebody's going to win the WBL, right? You heard all the...
Usually that's how it happens.
You always hear about Wapak. You always hear about St. Mary's, right? No. Announced today with a win here against Kenton. Splish splash. It's time for Bath. Bath, you're going to make a statement. We can win the WBL.
We're looking forward to what should be a good one. It is Hall of Fame night tonight as well at Bath. Big night all the way around. Had a tailgate party going on when we got here. They're looking for a fun night. They might get just that. We're looking for a fun night, and we're going to have the game for you next right here in WOSN. Randy Roberts, Miles Holliday back with you here from Bath, just about ready to go for the start of this one. I do believe that Kenton won the toss and deferred, so we should see Bath with the football first. So Miles mentioned that someone has to win the WBL and his keys to the game. Really going out on a limb on that one, by the way. So
well, it might as well be them, right? Someone's got to win it.
You said that someone has to win it, so magically the standings appeared. It's weird how that works.
Off to 2-0 start, and of course they will play Wapakoneta at the end of the year, so just keep winning and let yourself get to that spot, and then once that game's played, go do it.
So as there traditionally is, you get a couple of teams to get off to good starts. You get a log jam in the middle, and a couple of teams at the bottom. Might be surprised that the teams at the bottom, but there usually tends to sort itself out. But kind of an interesting start, at least, to the WBL.
Yeah, Van Wert, definitely a team that usually at the top contending, all the talent they've had in recent years. But they score a ton of points, so they're going to probably scare somebody at some point in time the rest of the season. And Elida 0-2, a lot of people picked them to be one of the contenders. A little surprise, especially last week, losing in a shutout fashion to Kenton.
So that's where we sit. So this one, a little bit, they're all important, especially for a team like Bath that is on the rise. not that long ago, this team got off to an 0-10 season about, 4 or 5 years ago. 83, currently outside right now, and we can feel every bit of that sun still out here. Good news is it does set a little bit earlier, so it should cool off as the evening goes off.
Yeah, I know it says 83 degrees, but it feels like 83 to me. What about you?
Yeah, I can every bit of it.
Yeah.
Not 82.9.
No.
I can feel all 83 degrees. So it might even be maybe a degree or two warmer in the press box.
It is funny what they come up with now in weather, right? Should feel. That'll be the next one. It should feel like this one.
Well, that's the winter one. So Bath's kick return unit ready to go, waiting on Kenton.
Yeah, it was a nice little 8th grade football moment where they went to the wrong end, and the officials had to tell them, no, you're going to the other side.
We were slightly confused during the coin toss because we saw the official. Obviously everyone meets in the middle, and then you have to move side to side. We saw the wave off of you deferred, but then there was no indication of a kick, of a return, of which way they were going. So we kind of joked that the same team was going to kick each end of the half, but looks like that has since been settled.
Well, this is one area that Kenton really wants to make an improvement in. We had them 2 weeks ago against Ottawa Glandorf, and the kicking game was kind of a struggle for them, especially punting the football. Let's see if they can get off to a great start here. Stephen Piper about ready to tee it up.
So we just moments away, hopefully everything. So Piper's got it teed up. He's going to step the left foot in. This one bounces at about the 17-yard line, gathered in on a hop. Good return out across the 30 to the 35 near the 40-yard line. Jackson Foster, the senior, with a big return. Good field position for Bath.
Yeah, nice job of saving a big play. Gary Phipps Jr., the freshman, number 32, ran down and made the tackle, or else that would have been a return pass midfield.
Bath will start just shy of their own 40-yard line. Our scoreboard tonight is brought to you by the Kenton Moose Family Center. Kenton Moose is Hardin County's home for great food, fellowship, and friends. That's Kenton Moose 428 in Kenton. Online, KentonMoose428.com. Quick pass here on first down. They want to get it out to the flat to the open man. They'll do just that. And Mikey Hale, an X factor that Miles talked about, able to come up with a big play to get our opening Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken first down to the night.
All they're going to do is they're going to take Mikey Hale, and it's like a jet sweep. They're just going to toss it to him, and he's going to get really good blocks on the perimeter by his receivers, and they go quick into tempo right here.
They step up, fire this one out again, this time to the near side. Pass is caught out there by Foster, and it looks like it is back-to-back Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken first downs for Bath.
Yeah, Foster, a big target, and more importantly for Bath, good with the ball in his hands after the catch.
Quickly, they've now gotten to the Kenton 36. Welsh looking to throw again, settles out to Hale, and a good stop in the open field that time made by Zane Perkins.
That's one thing that Zach Welch does extremely well. He reads quickly, just looking at the flat defender as Bath changes personnel. Whatever the flat defender does wrong, he's going to hit the curl. If he takes the flat, he took the flat that time, hit the curl.
Gain of 2 on the play is going to bring up 2nd and 8.
Heavy personnel.
And Bath looking to run that way. It looks like someone might have gotten off to a quick start.
Yeah, this is the problem, right? When you mix personnel groupings, you had your high-tempo offense, and all of a sudden you want to get a little cue, put guys in, slows your drive down.
So it does back up Bath now to the 39, where it's going to be 2nd and about 13.
Kenton playing way off the receivers.
Welsh sends
middle screen.
Hale in motion. There is Hale on that screen. He'll get back inside the 35, down to about the 34. It's going to bring up a 3rd and long.
It gets a tremendous block in the middle of the field. Watch the center. Number 56, George Rope, just takes the linebacker and puts him on the ground, pancake style.
So he gets the penalty yardage back. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 8 from the 34-yard line.
4-down territory here. Don't be surprised if this is a run to make it a closer 4th down.
Everyone looks over to the coaching staff, or they signal in the plays.
A drop 8 look out of Kenton.
Hale goes in motion to the left side. He's out there as that safety valve. There's a throw. Middle of the field. This pass is going to be caught, and it looks like it'll be enough once again for Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken first down.
This is a tremendous job of climbing the ladder. Logan Markley is going to go up and get it. Deep dig route. You see the hole right in the middle of the field. Linebackers can't get underneath it. Randy, if you rush 3 and you drop 8, you're going to give the guys a lot of time to pick out that zone. Bath, great job of dissecting it.
Pick up a 12 there, enough for the first down. Again, a first downs tonight are brought to you by Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken in Lima, Wapak, Delphus, and St. Mary's. Call Lee's for all of your catering needs. Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken, where home style happens here. Welsh will run. He's going to be dragged down from behind. A good stop there as Grady Kleeman Beasley, senior, came up with a stop for Kenton.
Well, this is one that Welsh is going to want to have back, because when they put Hale in motion, nobody for Kenton went with him. Just go ahead and dump it to him. Went heavy to the far side and then came back to the short side. Kenton didn't fall for the window dressing up high.
A loss of 2 yards is going to bring him 2nd and 12. Back at the 24. Pistol look as Hale lined up behind Welsh. You see an H-back, their receiver, go in motion to the right side. That is number 21, Vinny Vendetta. Now he'll come back up and line up as a tight end to that left side. Welsh looking to throw that way, going for Vendetta, corner of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete.
I tried to throw what would be a slot fade, but this was with the tight end going to the back pylon. Tough to throw it to the short side when you're on this hash mark. Just ran out of real estate. Wasn't certain that Vendetta was set. Did you think he was set?
Yeah, it was close.
It was really close.
Had to get a little help stopping. You can see that the track portion being resurfaced might be a little slippery for everyone out there, especially, well, you guys don't have the cleats, right? They got the turf shoes. So 3rd and long coming up here. Welsh under pressure, trying to step up. Is going to be hit as he throws, and that's going to be incomplete.
A great job by Junior Wright, the defensive end. He's going to come around the left-hand side. Nobody picks him up. Protection had slid to the left. He comes free, and what should you do as a free rusher? Hit the quarterback, and that's exactly what Junior Wright did.
4th and 12, offense still on the field for Bath here. See on our Kenton Moose scoreboard, still 8:29 left to go, opening quarter.
Kenton looks like they're going to rush 4 this time, bringing some late pressure, bringing 5.
Hale becomes a man in motion, empty backfield. Play clock down under 10. Bath appears to be in no hurry. They might let this run down, take a timeout, and that is exactly what will happen. Our timeouts tonight brought to you by Metzger Financial Services. Helping you plan your financial future. Call 419-225-6067 or visit MetzgerFinancialServices.com.
I can tell you exactly what happened if we can get Ken to bring up that pre-snap before the timeout. Kenton did a really good job on that one right there. So what Kenton did is they played a little cat and mouse. Remember they dropped 8 early, right? They showed they're going to drop 8 again. Bath sent their signal in, and at the last second brought a guy down. Looked like they're going to rush 4, and then crept a blitzer, so it looked like they're going to bring 5. All of a sudden, Bath said, we don't have enough guys to protect this. Let's call timeout.
So that will change what two teams try to do here.
Real important for Kenton. If you're over there, you're the defensive coordinator, Brent Fackler, you're saying, know where the sticks are. Know where the sticks are. Don't play deeper into sticks. And if they catch it short, come up and make the tackle. This would be a huge stop for Kenton.
So here we go. 4th down coming up for Bath. 4th and 12. 2 receivers stacked to the near side. Welsh trying to throw. Flag coming out as he's going to float this one for the end zone. Jump ball is going to be knocked away. It's incomplete. We'll see what the flag is. Early indication is a hold on Bath, which Kenton will decline, and the Wildcats in white and red will come away with a football.
Jackson Foster really had a good shot at it in the end zone, just went off his hands. Kenton ran a little bit of a twist game between the tackles and ends, and that confused Bath up front, and some creative blocking led to the hold. But good job for Kenton. Looked like it was going to be an easy score to open that drive by Bath, and they kind of slowed them down.
Yeah, we talked about teams maybe needing a defensive stop, the number of points we expect to see tonight. Kenton comes up with one there, so they take over at their own 24-yard line, looking to throw on first down. Nice job getting rid of the football. Just created an opening enough, and Maddox McFarland able to come away with that one as Kenton will get the least famous recipe chicken first down.
Oh, boy, what a dart thrown by Corbin Johnson. Unbelievable throw as Maddox just barely cleared the linebacker.
Pick up a 16. Johnston quickly gets rid of this one, gets it out to Gavin Sealscott. Sealscott had a huge night in the win last week for Kenton, and he's going to get himself a least famous recipe chicken first down.
Boy, he is a fast young fella. Watch him catch it. Good throw by Johnston again. Puts it on the left shoulder. Easy for his guy to catch it and get upfield.
Now Kenton going with tempo after the 12-yard gain. They've got a first down at the Bath 48. Johnston swings this one out. This one complete again. Has the open man McFarland. McFarland looks like he's going to be close to and will clear it. He'll have another least famous recipe chicken first down.
Same concept that Bath used on the opening series with Mikey Hale. Right now, the guys on the perimeter are doing a good job of getting the blocks against the Bath defenders. Perimeter advantage goes to Kenton early.
Back-to-back 12-yard gains. Get it down to the 36-yard line. Johnston with the handoff. That one's going to be right well in the big stop there for Bath as Landon Oglesby, the senior, comes up with a big stop.
Yeah, Oglesby crept up late, came, and Johnston was supposed to read, couldn't pull it in time because Oglesby was lightning fast.
Loss of 4 on the run is going to bring him 2nd and 14. Back at the 40, Johnston quickly gets rid of this one. Pass is caught, gets it out to Zane Perkins. Perkins trying to get to that sideline, and he'll get the lost yardage and more. There is a flag down on that far sideline. We'll see what this is. Possibly, do we get a hold maybe by someone out there?
Kenton's walking backwards. I think they think it's against them. Holding on Kenton, I believe, is going to be the call.
It is exactly the case. So that wipes out what would have been a huge gain to set up a 3rd and short.
Bath defenders on the perimeter are happy to see that call because they were claiming they had been held on those quick screens earlier.
So penalty backs up Kenton to the 43.
The man coverage.
2nd and long. Johnston rolling out, fires middle of the field, has a man open as Blaine Bushong will get in, and he will score the touchdown.
Well, KJ, big play again. Randy, let's go back to one of our keys, cage rush, right? Keep the quarterback inside the pocket. Look at the inside rush right there going inside the tackle. What that allows Johnson to do? Get outside the pocket, and he is going to just rip you apart. What a dart on a streaking receiver. Big-time play by your quarterback, Corbin Johnston.
So Bushong from 43 yards out comes up with the opening touchdown to the night. Now Piper on to attempt the extra point. The lefty set, extra point is on its way, and the kick hits the upright, and it is no good. But Kenton strikes first on the Kenton Moose scoreboard, 6-0. They lead. We'll take a timeout here on WOSN. A 43-yard touchdown pass to Blaine Bushong, the opening score of the night, as Kenton leads this one 6-0. 6:45 left to go, opening quarter on our Kenton Moose scoreboard. Kenton's Wildcats trying to make this back-to-back wins after starting the season with a couple of losses. Bath's Wildcats, the ones receiving the kickoff. That one's going to stay in play. I think realized that was a live football. This is going to be a return out across the 20. What could have been absolutely disastrous for Bath.
Sure was. You got to believe Vinny Vendetta thought it was going to roll into the end zone or roll
at least
out of bounds.
Right. Yeah. Just lost his spot on the field, and that thing died. And then wasn't really the quickest to pick it up. And then he realized that was a live ball. Did manage to get that back to the 25-yard line.
It could have been disastrous. Gets it out to the 25. And good job by the officials right there, not calling a late hit. Action took place infield. Kenton playing way off the receiver still. Go ahead and take the free yards, and Bath does.
That's exactly what they do, as Bath is trying to come back as Foster cutting across field. Foster still on his feet, trying to get help from a blocker. Foster's going to outrace everyone, and in one play, Bath is going to match the Kenton touchdown.
Yeah, I wonder what's going to be the call, Randy. You're going to see it right here. Look at, there is absolutely nobody in a white jersey over there. That's free yardage. Easy pitch and catch. Run yourself into the end zone.
So a couple of flags sitting back inside the 20-yard line. We'll see what the penalty is here. We're going to see it at the end of this play. Bath players walking backwards. There might have been, was there a late block?
I think you're going to see it right about here.
We'll see Logan Markley, number 2.
A good hustle.
Does he
But
get?
Oh, he does. His right hand gets on the backside number. It's good to hustle, but if you don't need to make that block, let your guy run in.
It does get Bath all the way down to the Kenton 24. Here's Hale. Spins out of one would-be tackler, still on his feet, and he's going to carry defenders as that pile continues to move, as he is going to get inside the thermal guard window and door red zone. And
watch these big fellas up front. They're not going to stop and watch. They're going to keep driving the pile. First, Hale is going to make a spin move and keep driving. This is great intensity by the guys in powder blue.
Pick up 14 on the play there. It's going to be first down now. Helmet issues will cause
Randy, look at
Kenton to
look
come
at
off the
the big
field.
fellas getting behind Hale and just pushing. That's a rugby scrum, and powder blue's winning.
Yeah, Junior Wright will have to miss this play. So first and goal from just inside the 10-yard line, a red zone tonight, brought to you by Thermal Guard Window and Door. Quality windows and doors from a local company you can trust. Visit thermalguardwindows.com or call 419-229-4273 for your free estimate.
Yeah, just going man-on-man up front. You block your guy wherever you want to go, and let your running back with his great vision make the cut to the open spot. And his diminutive size is an advantage here because it's tough to find. He is a one quick guy, one cut, and I'm going to get upfield guy. Mikey Hale is a fantastic runner.
Trenton DeLong, number 24 for Kent, was the one that was able to stop Hale's momentum. They'll give it to him again. From the 3, he's going to be in for the Bath touchdown.
A really good job in their jumbo set. They're going to go big personnel. This is nothing more than the old power eye. Boy, this is difficult because you see them in 4 and 5 wide, then they're going to condense you into a power set. Bring in your big guys. Raider gets a block. Easy. Hale could have walked in backwards.
So Bath able to match the 5-play scoring drive for Kenton in 4 plays. And now we see Carson Myers on for the extra point, which is up and good, as Bath has now taken a 7-6 lead.
Yeah, watch those guys right there just kick it out. Great job up front by the big fellas blocking down. You let your power backs kick it out, and then it's just style and profile on your way into the end zone.
So 7-6, Bath now leads this one. We still got 5:21 left to go, and our opening quarter will take a quick timeout. 7-6, Bath with the lead over Kent. Here, 5:21 left to go in our opening quarter in our game tonight. Brought to you by Citizens National Bank. See how we're building businesses one relationship at a time at cnbohio.com.
Well, did somebody say something about points earlier in this broadcast? I think we're going to see a bunch of those tonight.
Return from about the 7-yard line coming here.
There we go.
For Kenton, and a good stop there. It looked like it was going to be a big return, still out across the 30-yard line.
Landon Oglesby, boy, what a great open field tackle to bring him down to the ground. But Randy Sealscott, he looks like a guy that's going to be electric moving forward. Just a freshman for Kenton.
Isn't Oglesby the bad guy in Slapshot?
Oglesby?
Was it
Ogle?
Man, now it's going to bother me.
It is. Oglethorpe.
Oh, there we
go.
Oglethorpe. From the 30, we'll see Kenton. Quick throw. This one out to the far side. Trying to make the first man miss on a quick move and a gain of about 4. I believe that was out to Perkins.
Second time they ran this to Perkins. First time netted about 11. Much better job by Bath, limiting it to about 4.
2nd and 6 coming up here as Kenton quickly gets to the line. Now they'll run out of it. First time we've really seen this. But Johnston, he'll be just shy of the first down, it looks like.
Well, let's see if they're better at short yardage. We had them against Ottawa Glandorf a couple of weeks ago. Short yardage was really an issue for them, but they're going to go tempo with it.
Quickly get back to the line here. 3rd and 1. Bath trying to jump the snap. Johnston able to fight forward. He'll get through it, and it looks like he will get just enough for the Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken first down.
A tremendous job by Bath jumping the idea, brought a inside backer blitz, but it was the patience of KJ that found a way for the first down.
Johnston with back-to-back runs is enough to get the first down at the 41. Now looking to throw. It looked like that one might have been either left his hand funny or partially deflected. At any rate, still able to get enough on it. Gets it out to Perkins, and it looks like he will have enough to get into Bath territory and pick up another Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken first down.
Great work by Bob Wilkinson, the right guard, picking up the inside backer blitz, allows his quarterback to complete another pass.
So picked up 12 there, and now it looks like we will see someone for Bath jump and get into the neutral zone.
Yeah, I'm not sure he actually went into neutral zone, did he? You know, he took the step, but I'm not sure he came across the football. That's a tough one. Maybe I didn't see the head cross the football, but that was Rader that was trying to anticipate the count.
Moves Kenton to the 42, sets up a 1st and 5. Johnston with the handoff here going to Cleveland Beasley. Cleveland Beasley able to find some running room, and he will get the Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken first down as he gets inside the 35-yard line.
Bath has something on the alignment because they've seen the one back when he lines up a certain way next to Corbin Johnston. They've jumped to an Okie front and brought some more guys loaded to box, and here they are again with it.
8-yard run gives Kenton a first down as we are under 3.5 minutes left to go. Opening quarter on the Kenton Moose scoreboard. Another run there for Cleveland Beasley again as he gets inside the 30.
Yeah, clearly Bath knows when it's a certain depth with the running back, it's going to be an inside-looking run. That's why they jump to that 5-man look. But it's got to be concerning that you're ready for it, and you're still getting yardage.
Pickup of about 6, it looks like, 2nd and 4. This time Johnston's going to keep it himself, runs out of the tackle of Rader, and finally he's going to be brought down at about the 20-yard line.
If McDermott doesn't grab the ankle, I think Corbin Johnston scoring in the end zone. Boy, both teams, they will play some hurry up on you. Got to be tough to be a defensive lineman in this football game, getting in a 3-point stance and ready to play.
1st and 10, football straddling the 20-yard line. As Kenton finding something with the running game here off that left side, going back to Grady Cleveland Beasley.
Watch how slow the guys in Bath on the defensive line get into that 3-point stance. It's because they are sucking wind big time. Tough to play defensive line in a tempo.
Kenton back into the thermal guard window and door red zone. Quality windows and doors from a local company you can trust. Visit thermalguardwindows.com. And now running straight ahead, and a great job out of Kenton there as they'll get inside the 5-yard line.
Talk about having the right call at the right time. You go tunnel screen because Bath brings a blitz. Perfect call for it.
1st and goal from the 3 as Kenton picks up yet another Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken first down. Johnston from the 3, and that spread is able to get in the end zone, and he will score the Kenton touchdown.
Oh, and how about the message that Corbin Johnston, KJ sends? Look who tries to tackle him, Randy. A little quarterback on quarterback crime right there. And then he kind of looks at him and says, hey, Welch, look at me. I'm a big-time player.
Yeah, we've gone touchdown, touchdown, touchdown the last 3 drives.
Yeah, it might be one of those games, Randy, where you don't want people to know you're the defensive coordinator afterwards, right?
A pipe run to attempt the extra point. Remember, his first one banged off the right upright. Trouble the snap, but no issue with the kick. That one high and true, and it is good.
So people are going to say, why didn't they go for 2 there, right? Well, you don't want to chase early. Second half, that's when you go ahead and chase points. First half, you just want to keep building total, right? 13 instead of 12. If you don't get it, now you're really going to get behind the 8 ball.
It's 13-7. Kent with a lead here late in our opening quarter. We'll take a timeout. WOSN. 13-7 as the moon beginning to make an appearance there.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's
Amore.
You're like Dean Martin on that. That was
right.
fantastic.
I hope we've brought you some excitement here. This is just the opening quarter. Still 3 more to go. Good return here. Trying to set up return to the middle is Josiah Clark trying to find some running room. Gets out to about the 25.
John Zhang, the sophomore, makes a tackle. I'll tell you what about Kenton. They're young guys. They have played pretty well here tonight. Think of the contributions just out of their freshman class already.
Bath from the 25. It's where the last 2 possessions have started.
From Bath, go back to that quick screen game outside, especially with this giant cushion that Kenton has given you outside.
Kenton trying to roll some of the coverage over as Bath sent a man in motion. Welsh in a shotgun. Has it back with him. That is Hale. Hale straight ahead is going to be brought down out across the 30-yard line. A good run on first down.
This is going to be a tremendous read inside by Welch. Defensive end attacks upfield. Go ahead and give it to your running back.
They'll do that just again on second down after the gain of 9, and Welsh will get, Hale will get enough to pick up the Lee's famous recipe chicken first down.
Yeah, it's easy. If Bill Wilkinson, number 77, attacks you and you're Jacob Welch, or Zach Welch, you go ahead and give it to your running back. If he comes down on your running back, you go ahead and pull it.
It's a first down from the 37 as we roll under a minute left to go. Opening quarter here on our Kenton Moose scoreboard.
Interesting if Kenton will shift their defensive secondary after Bath looks at it. They're going to stay with that look. Nickel look out of Kenton.
Welsh gets the snap. Third straight handoff. That one read a little bit better out of Kenton. They'll gang tackle. You see about 4, 5, 6 white jerseys in to help make the stop that time.
And much better job than last time we saw this Kenton bunch. Remember how high their pad level was on the defensive line? Playing much lower.
No gain on the play, so 2nd and 10 coming up from the 37. Welsh this time is going to keep it. He'll get out across the 40. He's going to pick up 4, maybe 5.
Well, I feel bad for Big Bill Wilkinson. Had one-on-one against Welch. Welch is going to have that quickness battle every time he wants it. 1 against Wilkinson.
It's going to be the final play of our opening quarters. Bath makes their way to the sideline, 13-7. Kenton leads this one after 1. We'll take a timeout here on WOSN. Well, 13-7 after 1. Kenton leads Bath. And, partner, what are we looking at right here?
Yeah, met these guys in pregame. Is USA Day, USA Night here at the Bath Stadium. And those guys are dressed up. I love the Uncle Sam hat.
Yeah, they were ready to go. So they had a lot going on. Quick throw out to Hale on a first down. He's going to be tripped up close to the first down. They're going to be right at the line. We'll see how close. They're going to go ahead and move the sticks. It looks like the opening play of the second quarter is going to be enough for Lee's famous recipe chicken first down.
As an old defensive coordinator, I sure do hate this rule. If it's close, they'll let you move the sticks. And I would contend that was a little bit short, but they want to keep the game moving.
It's understandable. There's Hale again on the run. He's going to get inside to Kenton territory. Yes, he'll pick up about 4 there.
Yeah, they have Hale listed at 5'8", 155, but he runs with such force.
Quick throw as they get this one out to Foster.
Now it's going to come back, but I really love the concept here. If you are a big fan of the Big Ten Network, Jerry DiNardo and Urban Meyer do a segment every single week, and they were talking about the double and triple option that Ohio State runs this week. Urban Meyer did a great job of explaining it, and that's exactly what Bath ran right there. Inside look, as your quarterback pulls, he has another read outside. If your pitch man is not there, go ahead and throw it to him. Unfortunately for Bath, it's going to result in a penalty.
It's going to back them up to their own side of the field, back to the 47. 2nd and 10. Welsh looking to throw, gets it out to Hale to that far sideline. Hale is going to be stacked up immediately.
I love the game plan of Kenton defensively. When Hale releases out of the backfield, we're going to play off it. If they throw it to him, we're going to rally up and stop him short. Huge third down in this game for Bath.
And no gain on the play, so it's going to bring up a 3rd and 10. Hale now steps up, be to the left of Welsh. Welsh drops back, looking to throw. Fires for that sideline. That one's going to be thrown just a little bit away from Logan Markley. It's going to be incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Small little window to complete it. Ball just sailed a little bit too high, but on 3rd and 10, you have to go into the teeth of that secondary. Kent had 7 guys covering that up.
So we'll see the first punt of the evening.
Back to receive the punt for Kenton's number 1, Maddox Hummel.
Is Bath ready to go here? Not a lot of pressure. This one high punt. Hummel calls for the fair catch and will make it at about the 17-yard line, it looks like. So that's where Kenton will have it. Up a touchdown, just underway. Quarter number 2 here on Hall of Fame night at Bath.
Yeah, big crowd here tonight for this football game. When we pulled in about an hour and a half before the game, the crowd, I was surprised how big it was. The tailgate was massive.
We did get heads up from the great Mark Shine, who told us everything that was going to be going on tonight. So he informed us there'd be a big crowd. Johnston looking to run on 1st down, just nowhere to go, as he's going to be snowed under by a bunch of blue jerseys.
Yeah, first one back there, Jack Rader, the big dude, number 99. You were 99, you're going to have to make plays. That's one of those special numbers, and he got back there quickly.
So loss of a yard is going to bring up 2nd and 11, back at about the 16, 17-yard line. Johnston looking to throw under pressure, fires middle of the field. Second time we've seen this with a receiver open in the middle of the field. This time it is Gavin Sealscott, the freshman, comes up with a big catch to get the Lee's famous recipe chicken 1st down.
Bath brings a blitz from the outside, rush 4, and nobody is over top of him. That is just easy. Look at your quarterback. You're the blitz beater. Nice job by Corbin Johnston. KJ with another big play.
About 23 yards there to give Kenton the 1st down. Again, a 1st down tonight brought to you by Lee's famous recipe chicken in Lima, Wapak, Delphus, and St. Mary's. Quick throw to get this one out to the near side. Flags coming at the end of the play for Sealscott.
Yeah, this is going to be Sealscott that kind of gets the issue. Look right here. He's going to catch it, and he should go right through here, but he bounces it out, and it puts this guy in a bad spot, and it's going to be a hold because of it.
So holding is going to back up Kenton. It's going to back them up to their own 37. Makes it about 1st and 13 now, as that penalty came at the end of the play. Johnston quickly fires again, has a man middle of the field. It's Sealscott once again, able to haul that in at about the 45-yard line.
Remember Ernest Givens years ago for the Houston Oilers?
Ooh, that's a name that takes me back.
Very familiar, right? Same type of quickness. Looks about the same. Played the slot in that old run-and-shoot offense. Hey, what do we got here? Run-and-shoot offense. Ernest Givens working the middle of the field again.
2nd and 5. Johnston stepping in, trying to set up the screen, and that one's going to be blown up immediately.
Yeah, how about the work of Carson Kennard right in the middle, number 5, leading tackler for this Bat team, gets underneath the block of the offensive lineman, and if offensive linemen are looking back at the end of the play, that means they missed some blocks.
It's going to set up a 3rd and 6 as the play goes for a loss of 1. And we're going to get a flag as there was some movement. Each team accusing the other one.
Somebody did move.
And this is going to go on Bath.
Yeah, Oglesby jumps, and he's going to get a nice talking to here on the sideline. Look, watch the football. How many times your defensive line coach has to say it?
So penalty is going to move that to the 49. Johnston on 3rd down and 1. He's going to have the first down and more as he gets the outside, and he'll get out of bounds inside the 35-yard line.
Well, you talked about the vision of Mikey Hale for Bath. And Corbin Johnston says, hey, I got some good vision also. This looked like it was bottled up on the inside, and he's just going to pop it outside for another big first down.
16 yards there is enough for the Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken. First down as Kenton gets to the 33. Now Johnston's going to pull this one back, and it's going to be met to a good stop for Bath, as I believe that was L.J. Davenport, number 34, right there to make the stop.
L.J. Davenport just followed the puller. Tried to run a counter scheme to influence him to come down. Corbin Johnson was going to pull it and run where he vacates, but good defensive fundamentals there by number 34.
Loss of 2 on the play is going to bring him 2nd and 12 from the 35-yard line. Kenton taking their time as we near the 7.5-minute mark of this second quarter. Johnston looking to throw, fires to that far sideline. Pass is going to be hauled in as Maddox Hummel, the sophomore, brings it in to set up what should be a 3rd and short.
I wonder if Corbin Johnston watched Baker Mayfield growing up, running the same style of offense, because he slings it. He can go 3/4, he can go over the top, he can go sidearm. That time a little 3/4 delivery for big completion.
3rd and 3. Kent will go on the ground. They'll get again the Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken first down as Grady Kleeman Beasley will power his way inside the 20, where Kenton will get inside the thermal guard window and door red zone.
Bob Wilkinson leading the way, number 75. This Kenton offense is cooking.
Pick up a 6 there, so 1st and 10 from the 19. Back on the ground. Wildcats go again as Kleeman Beasley trying to bounce to the outside will get near the 10-yard line.
Now watch 75, Wilkinson pull around, and he's just going to pancake a guy. There he is right there. Pancakes a guy and then jumps right on him.
Pick up a 9 on the run. It's going to bring him 2nd and 1 from the 10.
That's a lot of weight. Do you want 350 pounds jumping on you?
Johnston straight ahead is going to carry a defender to about the 6-yard line, where it's going to be 1st and goal.
Both teams do such a great job of going tempo. It is tough as a defensive coordinator. Get your call in efficiently.
1st and goal from the 6, so another Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken first down for Kenton. Now they're going to look over to their sideline. Let some of this clock run down here, nearing the 6-minute mark on our scoreboard tonight. Again, brought to you by the Kenton Moose Family Center. Johnston backs up in that shotgun. Empty backfield, pressure coming. He's going to sidearm this one. Has an open man, and in for the touchdown will be Zane Perkins.
Defensive lineman for Bath tagged the quarterback, Corbin Johnson, but you're going to see him watch. You're going to put their feet in the ground and go, uh-oh, we're not supposed to be here. And they're in trouble because they run the tunnel screen on the goal line. That is a sensational call by Kenton for the touchdown.
So 11 plays and about 83 yards.
Kenton doesn't have all the bodies that they need out there.
Piper looking towards his sideline, trying to get everyone straight. Someone will come on late.
There's still plenty of time on the play clock, only at 15. Well, you need that guy. He's a long snapper.
It's hard to do anything without him. As Piper will step into this one, a high kick, but he's able to get enough of it to get it through. So now 20-7, on the Kenton Moose scoreboard. Wildcats of Kenton add on to their lead, and we will take a timeout. 20-7, Kenton with the lead over Bath Years. We've gotten just inside the halfway mark of our second quarter in our game tonight, brought to you by Citizens National Bank. See how we're building businesses one relationship at a time at cnbohio.com.
Well, it was Maddox Hummel, the long snapper, that was very vital on that extra point, wasn't he? I liked it, though, right? Show up so everybody notices you, right? Go to the sideline. Hey, Maddox, you need to snap this. All right, I'll go out there. Kind of important.
Maybe. So Piper will do the kicking here for this kickoff. High end over end kick. This one fielded inside the 15-yard line. There's a young man for Bath trying to make some noise. Jackson Foster, the senior. Guy has some speed. He's going to get out near the 30-yard line.
If I'm Kenton, though, I'm not going to tempt my fate many times with a nice lollipop kickoff like that. It looked like it was going to set up real nicely for Bath, but good job by the Red Hats running down, getting off of blocks, knocked them out of bounds.
So Bath starts this drive on their own 30-yard line again, 20-7 on our scoreboard tonight, brought to you by the Kenton Moose Family Center. The Kenton Moose is Hardin County's home for great food, fellowship, and friends. That's the Kenton Moose 428 in Kenton, online at KentonMoose428.com. Hale will get the call on first down, get about a yard, it looks like.
Boy, Matt Handel, number 62, is doing a great job inside. Number 62, you see him at the bottom of your screen, just pinched hard and blew that up. Good concept by Bath because there's only 5 men in the box for Kenton. They say, hey, there's only 5 in the box. We should be able to run the football. Yes, you should.
And Foster had to exit the game as we saw Kennard run in his place. Kennard now the man in motion. This is that far side, 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Trying to get this one to the sideline. Pass is going to be incomplete. Do have a flag down at about the 38-yard line.
I'm wondering if he stepped out of bounds or is a legal man upfield. That is awful tough time for your offensive lineman to hang out that long.
Trying to thread the needle to Ethan Cole on that pass. We'll see what the infraction is. There's going to be an illegal man downfield.
Quinn Reffner, number 28, playing this left corner, disrupted the route because he used his hands. We talked about bumper cars, right? Bumping guys as they run by. No free release. Kenton making things difficult.
Well, now Kenton thinking about perhaps declining this.
Make it 3rd and 9 if they decline it. Yeah, they're going to decline it. 2nd and 14 or 3rd and 9. I think you take the down.
And with the way that both teams have been able to move the football, one less chance.
Right, and if you get a 3 and out here after you just went down and scored with 5:06 left, momentum's on your side. But you got to play great on 3rd and 9.
Bath comes out with that empty set. 3 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side. Welsh gets the snap. Spins that football in his hand. Has a man open. Pass is going to be caught. Trying to cut upfield is Ethan Cole. He's going to be right at the 40-yard line, which is where Bath needed to get to.
This is a really good job of a late decision by Welch, finding his receiver at the last second, who just barely hitched up. It is going to be a 1st down.
So Bath does get enough to get that least famous recipe chicken 1st down. Now they'll go back on the ground and nearly a suplex there as Cleveland Beasley, who's had a nice night offensively, comes up with a stop after a couple of yards.
Cleveland Beasley's just one of those guys that likes contact. Flew up, brought Hale down, and this Bath running game has been stymied. Kenton has been able to do that with only 5, sometimes 6 in the box.
2nd and 8 now from the 42. Empty set once again for Welsh. Welsh firing middle of the field. Good to see Foster back in there as Foster comes up with the least famous recipe chicken 1st down as he gets into Kenton's side of the field.
This is a heck of a throw. Watch Welch spin the football, get to the laces quickly. Small window between the linebacker and safety. That's a serious dart thrown by Welch.
14 yards to get him the least famous recipe chicken 1st down to the 44. Here's Kenton, or I'm sorry, Hale is going to carry a Kenton defender. I know what I was trying to say. For a couple of yards as he gets to the 41.
It's been a while, but you get the sense that Bath's offense might be getting a little bit of rhythm. 3rd down and 9 conversion was absolutely huge.
2nd and 7. Hale becomes the 5th receiver as he joins the receiver to that far side. Welsh looking near side. Now he's going to go for the home run ball. Has a man open. Pass is going to be caught. He'll get inside the 10-yard line with Josiah Clark.
And miscommunication. Kenton is in a cover 2. Nobody gets hands on him. If you're the corner, you got to get hands on to slow him down because your safety, who's responsible for deep half, has got to have time to get over there. Bad execution on the back end by Kenton.
30 yards, enough for the least famous recipe chicken 1st down, and It'll get Bath inside the thermal guard window and door red zone. Trying to answer the score. Now they come in tight. That forces Kenton to bring their defense in. Hale's got a couple of lead blockers in front of him, and he'll power forward inside the 10, down to about the 7-yard line.
Well, that's their favorite play out of this look. Block down and take the big fellas in the backfield and block out. You know it's going to be Hale carrying it in that power I set.
2nd and 6. So Bath is able to get a first down without scoring. Looks like right around maybe just inside the 2-yard line. What people Miles' age used to call the wishbone. And Hale moving forward gets to the 1 where he will get one more. Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken, first down.
Yeah, I love this. Bath gets lined up to sneak it.
It's exactly what they'll do with Welsh. Waiting for the call. Bath players are signaling it. And it looks like we will get the Bath touchdown.
I never like when they wait to signal it because, like, the guy's not going to reach the ball across the goal line, right? But I think it's the right call. Welch gets the touchdown right there. Quarterback sneak. Don't be too creative on short yardage. Just let your quarterback take it.
So Bath matches the Kenton 11-play scoring drive with a 10-play scoring drive of their own. Took about 2:20 off the clock as the extra point from Carson Myers is up and good. Well, we thought we would see some points. So far, we've gotten just that. 20-14 on our Kenton Moose scoreboard. Kenton in front, but Bath answers, and we'll take a timeout here on WOSN. Well, we brought up in our pregame that in the previous 10 meetings between these two teams, the winning team has scored an average of 33 points. And, partner, we're on pace to maybe overtake that here.
We still got 2:35 left. Kenton's getting the football here. Be on alert for an onside kick by Bath.
Myers to kick. Sends this one into the air, taken at about the 10-yard line. And Seal Scott will take a big hit. That was Caleb Bridges, a senior, number 46, as we're going to take a look at the replay.
Well, watch Caleb Bridges right here. Got to get a little sidewalk slam. Lift him up. Take him to the ground. Big time play. That's the way to get noticed on Saturday morning film. Coach, run that one back again. Let's see that again.
Plenty of time for Kenton. 2.5 minutes from their own 20. Up a score. And the difference is the missed extra point on the first touchdown.
The quad's high, so they get single coverage down here.
And they're going to look that way. Pass does come out. It is caught. Zane Perkins. Perkins had a big half. He's going to take a hit from the opposing quarterback, but it'll be enough for the Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken first down.
Yeah, you're just letting your two best guys run whatever route that they want to the single coverage side. They're going to stay with it. 4 receivers up high is window dressing. Get your one-on-one down here.
Pick up a 21. Johnston rolls out to the far side. Has some pressure from behind. Steps up. Has a man open. That one's hauled in. Inside the 10-yard line. Still on his feet. Finally, he's going to be brought down inside the 5-yard line. And a big play made out there. Maddox McFarland, the freshman, steps up, was wide open to that far sideline.
Maddox McFarland does not play like a freshman. And this is a smart play. He's going to settle up, and then he's going to say, you know what? My quarterback's rolling. I'm going to go vertical. And Corbin Johnson, that is the scramble drill that everybody runs. Your quarterback is running towards you out of the pocket. Go vertical. Well played by the freshman.
56 yards on the pass play. Kenton now doesn't have to be in a hurry. They do get inside the thermal guard window and door red zone. From the 3, trying to get in. Looks like they'll be just shy with Grady Kleeman Beasley. And it's going to bring up 2nd and goal from about the 1-yard line. Now the problem is you might have left too much time for Bath.
They're going to get a timeout. Bath's going to call it. They want to save a little bit of time for their offense.
Timeouts tonight are brought to you by Metzger Financial Services, helping you plan your financial future. Call 419-225-6067 or visit MetzgerFinancialServices.com. We do want to tell you that Kenton, as we mentioned, inside the Thermal Guard window and door red zone, quality windows and doors from a local company you can trust. Visit thermalguardwindows.com or call 419-229-4273 for your free estimate. And just because I haven't read it in a while, first downs tonight are brought to you by Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken and Lima, Wapak, Devils, and St. Mary's. Call Lee's for all of your catering needs. Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken, where home style happens here.
Can I suggest that they change the name to Lee's Famous Recipe Mashed Potatoes and Gravy? Because it is the best thing going today. Absolutely love it.
I'm sure that is under consideration. Second and goal from the 1 here with a minute 28 before halftime. Kenton trying to add on to what is currently a 6-point lead.
They got under center a couple times against Ottawa Glandorf and really struggled on this sneak. Let's see if they fix that this week.
Johnston under center, already nearly down to a knee. He does give it off. And it's going to be a Kenton touchdown. Grady Kleeman Beasley gets his first touchdown of the night. Power straight ahead. At 12 catches, it almost looks like a single digit. The numbers are a little tight there.
We're going to get a timeout by Kenton. Each coach keeps that card in their pocket. When you're up by 12, do you go for 2? If you're up by 11, do you kick the extra point? That card will tell you. That's what Kenton is doing right now, trying to figure out if they should go for 2 here, and if so, what the play is. Now, who scored the touchdown again, buddy?
Grady Kleeman Beasley.
That is a great name, and that is football karma being rewarded, right? Because he had so many great plays early in his first half being physical. He gets rewarded with a touchdown.
So this is a Metzger Financial Services timeout. So like Miles had brought up earlier after Kenton had missed their first extra point, well, if you're worried about it, why don't you just go for 2 next time you score?
That's right.
Now trying to make it a 14-point game here late in this opening half. We'll see what the Kenton Wildcats elect to do.
Look, if I'm Zach Turner, I just look at KJ and I go, run around for a while, find a guy that's open. That's what he does best.
He's going to line up in the shotgun. Kenton will go for 2. Bath trying to get everyone situated as well, calling out defensive plays. Had a man go in motion. They'll run the option. Little halfback pass, trying to find someone, and the 2-point conversion is good.
Oh, how about this call? Knew it was going to be man coverage. We're going to bring motion back around. Quick little pitch so the defense collapses. And, oh, hey, everybody, look at the guy in the back of the corner of the end zone. He has been fantastic. That's Gavin Sealscott. Big half for him. The freshman comes up big again.
Yeah, Wyatt McKenzie, the sophomore, throws the 2-point pass. He finds Sealscott, like Miles said. So now 28-14. Kenton in the front here with a minute 22 before halftime. And our scoreboard tonight is brought to you by the Kenton Moose Family Center. The Kenton Moose is Hardin County's home for great food, fellowship, and friends. That's the Kenton Moose 428 online, KentonMoose428.com.
The Kenton Moose. A lot of famous mooses in the world.
Ooh.
What is the plural of moose? Is it moose?
Just moose.
It is moose, isn't it? All right, so what's your favorite moose of all time?
Ooh. You know what? I don't know.
Oh, come on. It's got to be Bullwinkle, right?
That's true. Yeah.
Maybe Marty Moose, a close second.
There's just so many famous mooses.
Moose.
Moosei?
Moosey.
Oh, boy. High end over end kick. This one will be fielded just inside the 10-yard line. Trying to find a little bit of a seam, get this one to the outside. Bath not done yet. They might have something going on. A good return. That one's still fighting. Bath players and coaches wanted a penalty as their man was already out of bounds. On the good return, Vinny Vendetta getting involved.
Vinny Vendetta runs angry right here. Good patience. See him kind of slow-leg it. He finds a little bit of a hole. And then he's going to get a kid to the sideline. Boy, if he had another 3 yards, he might have been able to break it for a touchdown. But Bath in good spot to cook.
From the midfield stripe, they'll throw on first down. Complete this one underneath Ethan Cole. Cole's going to get inside the 40, so he will get the Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken first down.
They still have one timeout with 1:12 left. You have everything in the middle of the field if you want to call it still.
They've got a pickup of 12. It's a first down from the 38-yard line. Welsh looking to throw with a ball fake, trying to step up, nowhere to go, nearly ran into his own lineman. Has plenty of room now to that far side, and he's going to get out of bounds. We'll see where they mark him at. Looks like maybe just shy of picking up the first down.
Yeah, sometimes a quarterback is judged by the throw he doesn't make, and this should be Welch because he had a double move called that was well played by Kenton. Didn't force it, wisely tuck it under and ran.
2nd and 1 from the 29 following the scramble of 9 yards. Welsh, plenty of time now. There's this one out for Foster. He's going to take a hit, and it looks like this one is intercepted. Foster is still slow to get up here, and the officials are going to get together. I think they're going to have a talk.
Yeah,
we're going to take a look at the replay.
People at Bath are going to say this is a defenseless receiver, but he has it in his hands, and it's just going to pop out. And Johnny on the spot with the interception. Now go down right there. Don't run it out. Go down, go down. But he's going to run it out.
That's Trenton DeLong, the senior, who realized it after he came out of the end zone. So he is going to be down at the 1, inside the 1.
Inside the 1. What a huge break for Kenton. Trenton DeLong comes up with the interception off to Karam, who had the huge hit that knocked that loose. That was a fantastic play. Should have almost been a touchdown for Bath.
So we'll see. Kenton will have to run a play, just quarterback sneak, just to try to gain some yardage.
And if you're Bath, call your timeout. Make sure they get the exchange right again.
Not much gain on the play. Makes it second down.
Get about a yard. It's going to bring up 2nd and 9. We'll have to see at least one more snap, depending on what Bath does with its final timeout.
I'm a little surprised Bath didn't call that timeout. Yeah, Kent, all they got to do is just fall forward and they'll be out of the half. Inside backer blitz coming.
Yeah, Johnston looking, and looks like
timeout
Kenton
coming.
is going to use a timeout. And again, our timeouts tonight are brought to you by Metzger Financial Services. Help you plan your financial future. Call 419-225-6067 or visit MetzgerFinancialServices.com.
Let's see if we can maybe get that look again on the interception. Find out who it was that had that big hit. Now this is going to be the sneak. Good job by your guys inside, getting some room. With Corbin Johnston, though, you got to like the fact that your big fella, he's a quarterback. He's not going to get stuck in the end zone, is he? He's going to lean forward. Yeah, that is a good call by the Kenton staff.
So let that run all the way down to about 4 seconds. Here we go, Miles. This is the replay you wanted.
Yeah, this is you saw the arrow route on the too high safety come free. Boom, big time hit. That was number 1 that caused that one. And that is Maddox Hummel, our long snapper friend. Maddox Hummel comes up big time again. Boy, without that huge hit by Maddox Hummel, that's a touchdown for Bath.
Saw Quinn Ruffner, number 28, at the end of that interception, the hands on his head. Realized what his teammate did by downing the football after getting it across. And I believe, has Bath now used its final timeout?
Well, you can't take him to the second half. Might as well use him, right?
So Bath will extend this Metzger Financial Services timeout here.
It is interesting that you call it after Kenton calls timeout, because we all know what's going to happen right here. There's going to be another quarterback fall forward. We say that, but watch Kenton launch at 99 yards here.
That's what you think will happen. So we'll see if Johnston does. He does get under center, and that's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to fall forward, which will wind down the final 4 seconds. Been a very entertaining opening half of football. Kenton with a 2-touchdown lead, 28-14. They lead Bath. We'll take a timeout and have the second half for you when we return. Randy Roberts, Miles Holiday back with you here. It's Hall of Fame night at Bath, where the Bath Wildcats find themselves down. A couple of touchdowns against the Kenton Wildcats, as there is a giant ball on our screen that.
Well,
it's not white to color it in. I know you like using your.
I was going to use a telestrator because I think it was right about there. Neil Armstrong. Yep, Neil Armstrong landed right there.
That was done on a soundstage
from Wapakoneta.
That wasn't real.
That's a pretty moon tonight, isn't it?
It is. No duets for us that time either, so I'm sure everyone was appreciative of that.
Well, let's see next week we can break out some more Dean Martin. How about the student section here at Bath? They got light-up hats. They're having a good time. I love the patriotic theme, USA night here. It's fantastic. Getting ready for the big election coming up soon. There they are.
Go. That was them. When the gates opened about an hour before kickoff, but they were in full regalia long before that.
How about our guy Johnny Manziel down here, right underneath the right arm of Uncle Sam, with the chest paint as tight.
I didn't know. No, it doesn't. See, I touched the monitor.
There he is, right there.
Happens,
Johnny Manziel makes an appearance, and then these guys right here. This takes some real courage to go shirtless underneath your overalls. People would be yelling at Randy and I, put some clothes on.
That's right.
I'll be young again.
Yeah, right. So down to 75. We started at 83 degrees. That sun went down. It definitely cooled off. Wind picked up. We're able to open the window here in our booth with the gracious folks at Bath. Set us up real nice here this week. I think we have one more trip here. Do we see Bath on the road?
We are back. We have Elida next week. Bath at Elida. That'll be my first time broadcasting at Elida football. How about you?
I don't think I've ever been to Elida for football. I've been there for basketball and baseball.
Yep, great facilities down there. I get to experience the football field finally.
It's Carson Myers set to kick off for Bath as we begin the second half. Short kick is going to be fielded by one of the upmen. He'll step back at about the 18-yard line and then undercut at about the 26. And a good stop made there. Kenton will begin with their 2-touchdown lead.
That was Quinn Refner that went back and got the senior. Didn't hear Gavin Sealscott call him off, so he wisely went back and got it. You don't want your up guys going backwards to catch it. Ideally, Sealscott, as he gets a little bit older, Randy, gets a little more assertive, calls that one off.
So first down from the 27.
We'll see Must Quatch TV. Tony Quatch, our good friend, just made an appearance on the sideline.
It's an empty look out of Kenton here on first down. It's Corbin Johnston seeing something with the defense, pointing something out here.
And Bath thinks they have it figured out, too, calling it out. Showing a lot of pressure on first down.
Johnston looking to throw, hangs in, fires. There's that route. Someone cutting across the middle of the field. It's going to be the first Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken first down of the second half.
Logan Markley, number 2, was telling everybody for Bath that it is going to be a rub route because they went man everywhere. And Maddox McFarland, another big catch.
He'll pick up 12 out to the 39-yard line. Get this out quickly to McFarland once again, I do believe.
McFarland, quite the athlete. You know it because he catches this one, now even know it's coming to him. And Corbin Johnston rifles it before his head was turned around.
When only a 3-yard gain is going to bring him second and 7 from the 42-yard line. Still that empty look. Johnston's going to run out of it straight up the middle. He'll take a big hit. Still able to fall forward to about the 45. They're going to mark him back the 44, so we'll say he gained 2 more yards.
A big third down for this Bath defense. They were really behind the chains most of the night defensively in the first half. Rise up, make a play, get a 3 and out.
Third and just shy of 5. It's going to be a big play, as Miles said here early on in this third quarter. One of the things we talked about was trying to get a defensive stop. Saw a loss of downs early. That's what's given Kenton the leg up most of the opening half. And Johnston's pass is going to be dropped. Scrambled, had a man, Maddox Hummel just unable to hang on to it.
Now, the biggest change that Bath has decided to go with here in the second half is they're going to play a lot of man. Well, if you're going to play man, you've got to get to the quarterback because you can't cover that long. Unfortunately for Kenton, Maddox Hummel not able to get the handle on that one.
So after a quick first down, Bath defense strengthens up, forces the punt. Now they're having some problems getting some personnel onto the field. Looks like they're going to have the right 11 going here. Problems, and
Kenton's going to be victimized with an illegal procedure. Came in motion before the receiver outside was set. Can't have two guys moving at once.
Kenton still looking to punt the football. Now be backed up 5 yards, and Bath is going to send their punt unit out. I think they tried to leave most of their first defense out just in case. High punt. This is going to bounce it on the turf. Does take a Kenton roll. Will get inside the 30, inside the 25, and that roll is going to help out. And finally, this ball is going to be downed. Looks like at about the 24-yard line.
I'll tell you what, partner, this is going to be a much different second half with the wind. It has really picked up.
It's made my night a little bit more difficult as all my notes are blowing around all over the place.
You didn't bring your paperweights with you?
I got my phone. I got a $1,200 one here.
Such a nice collection of paperweights. I can't believe you didn't bring any.
We got the light. We got the phone. We got Coca-Cola Zero Oreo. We got all sorts of things to use.
Amazing stuff.
So Bath's going to start this drive at their own 24. As well, should swing this one out. Good first down out to Hale. He'll pick up good yardage.
That's Trent DeLong, number 24, who gets free, plays off the receiver and makes the tackle. These perimeter players for Kenton have done a really good job as Bath goes tempo of using their hands.
Yeah, Bath is going to snap before Kenton was set. Had what was nearly a free play. Pass is going to be incomplete. Tried to get out to Foster to that far side.
If you ask Welch tomorrow, should you have kept it and ran? They'll probably say, yes, I should have.
It's going to bring up a 3rd and 5 here. Just under the 10-minute mark of our third quarter in our scoreboard tonight, brought to you by the Kenton Moose Family Center. The Kenton Moose is Hardin County's home for great food, fellowship, and friends, as we're going to have ourselves a penalty, and it looks like Bath is going to back themselves up 5 yards.
It is amazing to me, week in, week out, we see teams that don't huddle and they go tempo. The number of false starts that happen to them when they kind of slow down a little bit.
So 3rd and 5 now becomes 3rd and 10 following the penalty. Welsh looking to the near side to throw. Can't find anyone. Steps up. There's plenty of room. Now he's going to unload the football. It's a bit of a wobbler. He's going to dive. Coming back and making the catch will be, I believe that was Vinny. Is that Vinny Vendetta?
It is. Double V, Vinny Vendetta. Welch is just going to buy some time, and I think he thinks his arm's a little bit stronger than it is, and it floaters in the air.
Yeah, the wind might have knocked that down as well. As you see Vendetta, great job. Our camera guys coming back to get that. Vendetta was down on a knee when he caught it, so he's going to be down right there.
And then Bath tried to go some tempo.
Oh, they caught Kenton still, I think, racing upfield.
They were, and they had Kenton defenders offside, so it's going to be 1st and 5 now.
So all this leads to a ball down at the Kenton 29-yard line. Welsh gets this one out. This one is caught by Foster. Foster able to cut upfield. Caught Foster still on his feet, trying to come across, and Foster is going to be down inside the 15, and it looks like he'll have enough for the league's famous recipe chicken first down.
Isn't that amazing? A moment ago, Bath was going to be punting the football, but a great effort by Vinny Vendetta to come back and catch it. They are knocking on the doorstep.
Pickup of about 16 is going to bring up a first down from the 13-yard line. Now lost football, trouble on the handoff on the fake, but Welsh able to fall back on top of that, but he'll lose a couple of yards.
Now he's trying to pull it, and Hale thinks he's going to give it. Hale collapsed down on it, was going to run, and that is the cause of the fumble. Very fortunate for Bath that didn't get picked up by Matt Handel.
The loss of 3 is going to bring up 2nd and 13. Bath now inside the Thermal Guard window and door red zone. Quality windows and doors from a local company you can trust. Visit thermalguardwindows.com. Call 419-229-4273 for your free estimate. 2nd and 13. Welsh looking to throw. Firing towards that end zone. That one's going to be a little high. Incomplete. as Jackson Foster, looking for a flag, isn't going to get one.
Just going to run a post, get between the linebackers, between the safety and a too high look. The ball was a little high. I'm not sure if Jackson Foster really thought he interfered with it, just frustrated that he didn't come up with it.
Do have noticed that Foster's getting a lot of attention from this Kenton defense. There's a lot of white jerseys chasing him around all over the field. Incomplete pass stops the clock. 8.5 minutes left to go. Third quarter, as you see on our Kenton Moose scoreboard. Third down, pass comes to that far side. This one's going to be caught. It'll be shy of the first down as they're able to get that one out to Ethan Cole.
Great job playing zone defense, keeping everything in front. Welch had to dump it off for a short route. Fourth down here. Make sure you watch the football if you're up front for Kenton. Don't give him free yards.
Fourth and we'll say 6 from the 10-yard line. Bath trying to get back into this one after forcing the punt. Welsh looking to run up the middle, fighting forward.
I think he might have got the first down.
I do believe so. Take a look at the replay here.
This is quarterback draw the whole way. You're going to see a little bit of tough. Oh, look at the creative blocking inside to get him free. And it's going to see some toughness by Welch to get that first down.
They are going to give him the Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken first down. So first and goal from, looks like about the 3-yard line.
Let's see how deep they go into this power eye look. It has been block down, kick out with the two big backs in the backfield each time they've run it. The only other thing they did was a quarterback sneak. Let's see if Kenton's ready for it.
Again, our first downs tonight brought to you by Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken in Lima, Wapak, Delphos, St. Mary's. Call Lee's for all of your catering needs. Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken, where home style happens here. And what's going to happen right here is a Bath touchdown as Mikey Hale will score from 3 yards out.
And Mikey Hale's going to come free one-on-one, him and Mustaine. Mustane's going to show up right there, going to have him in the hole. But Mikey Hale says, no, sir, I'm a little bit too quick, I'm a little bit too strong, and I'm in the end zone.
9 plays, 76 yards to make this a one-possession game here with 7:55 to go in the third as Myers will knock home the extra point. Well, we got ourselves a ball game. Touchdown cuts that gap now. 28-21, Kenton in front. We'll take a timeout here on WOSF. 28-21, Kenton with a lead over Bath. And our game tonight brought to you by Citizens National Bank. See how we're building businesses one relationship at a time at cnbohio.com. Well, we saw Kenton get the loss and downs to get the stop, first possession of the night. And now Bath to start the second half forces a punt. 28-21, back within a score here. 7:55 left to go in our third quarter.
That great conversion on fourth down by Welch on that quarterback draw.
Kick Engling for the end zone. This one will bounce out of bounds. So if we see a flag come out here. Kenton will have a few options.
Yeah, this as a head football coach, you just look at your kicker because you just can't believe what it's what you do. You kick, right? Why are you kicking out of bounds?
You have all this room. Yeah, you have all this.
Look at
it's plenty wide.
It's like the great out west out there. That's how big it is. It's a Great Plains. Just kick it in between the lines.
Kenton's going to get this one here with 7:51 to go in the third at their own 35. Trying to stymie a return and just took them out, Now with more and more teams getting the turf fields. Well, pressure coming up here. Good throw on first down. He's going to throw a receiver open. We've seen that a couple of times tonight. And a great pitch and catch, and it's Maddox McFarland, the freshman, comes up with a grab.
Yeah, Bath brings a late pressure. You see it right there. But it's not going to get Corbin Johnston off his spot. A 7 route as they're able to beat Landon Williams. As Maddox McFarland, who is a huge target for Kenton.
30 yards to get the Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken first down to the 35. And now that middle screen, that pile's still moving a couple of yards there.
How about the Rodeo, the do-si-do by Kyle Slate to get him to the ground right there. An orthodox tackle, but the big fella, 64, gets it done.
Pick up a 2, 2nd and 8 now from the 33. Everyone looking over to that far sideline where they get the play. Meanwhile, Miles is next to me writing everything down in his card. Handoff right up the middle. Big hole. Grady, Kleeman, Beasley. And he'll have enough for the Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken first down.
A little GCB action inside on the zone. Some fresh legs get it to pop. Another first down for Kenton. It is amazing how many answers both offensive coordinators have had here tonight.
Picks up a first down at the 20-yard line. They'll give it to him once again, trying to find that left side, trying to squeeze through a small hole. Pick up a couple of yards, which means he's now inside the thermal guard window and door red zone.
Yeah, I wonder if Corbin Johnson signaled over to the sideline and said, hey, look, we can run that again later because nobody's checking me. I can pull it and go.
2nd and 8 following the gain of 2. Can't try that pistol look. Now let's see what they elect to do as they again look over. That play clock now rolling inside of 20. This time Johnston's going to keep it. Trying to find some running room. He'll get the Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken first down as he'll get near the 5, maybe inside the 5.
Well, Corbin Johnson saw what I saw. Nobody's checking me, so I'm going to go pull it from my running back and get some positive yardage.
You got plenty of that. Picks up 14, 1st and goal from the 4. Kenton trying to answer the Bath touchdown. Back on the ground, here is Grady Kleeman Beasley, who will score his 2nd touchdown of the night.
GKB getting it done. Boy, he has some fresh legs on that drive. Look at the lean forward, dives across, determination. Big time answer by the Wildcats. Who answered the Wildcats?
So after a 1-yard run in the opening half, comes back with a 4-yard run here. And a big answer by Kenton as the extra point is high in the air, and this one is good. So back to a 2-touchdown lead. Now 35-21. Kenton in front. We'll take a timeout here in WOSN. 35-21. Kenton now in front of Bath here. 5:43 left to go in the third quarter in our Kenton Moose scoreboard. So, partner.
Yeah, each coach always thinks, right? How many points are we going to need?
How many are you going to need tonight?
49.
That's the number I had in my head as well. Short kick. This one is going to be fielded at about the 20-yard line. That is number 3. And in the Goldsmith, the freshman, comes up with a good return for Bath.
Josiah Clark.
I had the wrong roster. My bad.
Yeah, Josiah Clark, good job getting behind some jerseys, and then when the kick team condenses, get back outside. Pretty good work keeping leverage, though, for Kenton. That was Junior Wright, number 5, who made the tackle.
So Bath will start at their own 45. Zach Welsh makes his way out onto the field. It looks like everyone for Bath has dirty pants in the back, but then you realize that's just a little gold stripe.
That's a good call. Everybody's working on their slide.
Run straight ahead. Here's Hale. Has a touchdown. He's going to get into Kenton territory, and he's going to pick up the Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken first down.
You're going to press a gap if no defender shows up. Keep climbing vertical. Remember, Kenton was able to stop the run game by Bath. There's a snap.
13 yards, and now problems on the snap as Welsh wasn't ready. He had his back to his line, still trying to get everyone set, and it's going to be a huge loss.
You wonder what the center heard, but boink, right off the helmet. It almost went doink, doink off of Hale's helmet. Disastrous play for Bath.
A loss of 8 makes it 2nd and 18. Welsh looking to throw that far side, has a man open, trying to get some of that lost yardage back. They'll get most of it back as he's able to complete that to, looks like that was number 18, Cole.
Kenton has already said all night long they're going to give up that hitch. It's going to be there anytime they want. They're playing so soft on the outside.
It's a gain of about 7, makes it 3rd and 11. Now Welsh, take off and run, needs 11, gets to the outside, he's going to get a block, trying to cut upfield near the 30-yard line, and it looks like he's going to have enough for the Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken first down.
Now Welch looks to his right, trying to hit a seam route, not there. Wisely comes back to the hitch. It was covered up too, so I better skedaddle out of the pocket. He's going to pick up the first down.
Scrambles for 12 and a big gain and a fresh set of downs for Bath. Hale, how about the creativity out of Hale to try to get out of the way? The creativity, come up with a defensive stop. We talked about what Grady Kleeman-Beasley has been able to do on offense, but a nice stop there defensively.
GKB shows up again. Well, has a great open field tackle, puts Bath behind the sticks, but is that an advantage? Every time Bath's been behind the sticks, they've come up with a big play.
A loss of 3, and it's 2nd and 13. Now, does GKB ever meet JKB? 3rd and 11. There's a pass middle of the field. This one's going to be caught. How about surviving the hit is Josiah Clark, and Clark's going to get inside the thermal guard window and door red zone.
This is great because Josiah Clark a moment ago peeled back and got a big block for his quarterback on that scramble. So he's going to get rewarded with a
nearly lost it
with a catch. And look at how physical he is, running through 1, 2, 3 tackles.
They'll have it at about the 13-yard line. Huge gain of about 19. And now Hale straight ahead after the Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken first down, and Hale will score from 13 yards out to pick up the touchdown.
Well, they have figured out how to block this inside zone. They struggled with it in the first half when Kenton was able to stop it with about 5 guys in the box. Not in the second half. Bath is rolling.
Bath once again is able to make this a one-score game, 35-27. Myers-on will hit the extra point, so now 35-28. 3:10 to go as Hale with a couple of third-quarter touchdowns. Is that number still 49?
Well, you know Kenton's going to score at least 2, right? But dare I say, we're on a trajectory for a tie game at the end of regulation.
What?
We are.
What happens after that?
Oh, free football.
Ooh.
And whoever has enough energy left to win it, there'll be some tired dudes if we go into overtime. But don't be surprised if that's what happens.
You know, we still got a quarter to go yet. Miles is getting all excited. That's plugging me up here to our broadcast position. It's been a fun one so far, partner.
It has, right? And not if you're a defensive coordinator, it hasn't. Both coordinators, I don't know what to call.
You oversleep film tomorrow, right?
No, you come in and say, Coach, do I still have a job?
Or you make us the bad guys. This one fielded at about the 7-yard line. Seal Scott trying to hurdle one defender. Right? You come in like, well, those idiots said they wanted points, so we wouldn't give them what they wanted.
Caleb Bridges, number 46 for Bath, makes another big tackle. Remember, he had that sidewalk slam in the first half that time. He's making a case to be Special Teams Player of the Week for Bath.
Is Bath ready for this one from their own 23. So the scoring drives, by the way, have covered a lot of ground. They went 65 yards on the previous scoring drive. And now about the big run here on first down.
Well, I thought that might be a horse collar tackle. James Davenport, number 34, you're going to see him reach with that right arm and pull him down. It shows you how strong Davenport is.
Kleeman-Beasley picks up 13. Oh, they're going to say 12, mark it back to the 35, but he does get the Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken first down at the 35-yard line. Now they're going to fake it. Nice job, Johnston. Able to pull that back, keep it himself. It's going to be back-to-back first downs as Johnston is going to pick up 10.
Saw that Bath is collapsing quickly, and GKB pull it, get some positive yardage. Ran it successfully in the last drive, come back to it.
The first down is brought to you by Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken in Lima, Wapak, Delvis, and St. Mary's. Call Lee's for all of your catering needs. Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken, where home style happens here. Trying to read that as quick as I can because you just never know when the next offensive play comes. And it's going to be Grady Kleeman Beasley straight ahead in a Bath territory. He'll get to the 48 where he's going to pick up about 7.
If you're a first down sponsor for either one of these two teams, you're going to get your money's worth, aren't you?
That's what I was joking with Ken about who we thought some of the sponsors would be. And there's certain people are going to get their money's worth. Second down 3 now. The Turf Monster is going to get involved and make a stop.
The Turf Monster comes involved because Jack Rader, number 99, got in the backfield. It's going to cause you to make a cut. Showed up in a big way. Huge third down.
Loss of a yard on the run, so 3rd and 4 from the 49.
And Bath people on their feet trying to implore their defense.
Johnston looking at his sideline now. He's going to have their back switch sides. He's got a new back in there, by the way. And Alex Rogel might have been limping a little bit. We got a flag, and Kenton is going to be backed up a little bit more.
That might be a blessing because you called it correctly. Rogel, he's leaving the field now. He's got that left ankle heavily taped. I'm not sure he was ready to go.
Kenton's going to be backed up to their own 46, where it's going to be 3rd and 9. This is 4-down territory.
I think if you have the lead, you go ahead and punt. But if it gets to 4th and short, don't be surprised if Kenton goes for it.
Johnston, 3rd and 9, trying to find some room, looking, has a man open, let just a little too much as Grady Kleeman Beasley leaking out of the backfield. There is a flag down, by the way.
Yeah, it's going to be a legal man upfield because this was going to be the tunnel screen. And look at all the white jerseys with 6 numbers. Looking back at 65, 62 looking back.
Starting with 6, there wasn't 6. It wasn't one jersey with 6 numbers. It wasn't like 100,000 to
No, it wasn't Mean Machine playing.
Okay. So penalty is going to be declined, and it's going to bring up 4th and 9. Because it looks like Kenton is going to send their punt unit out. Oh, my apologies. They are going to take that penalty. So
yeah,
now we're going to have a little confusion with the officials here. So they are going to.
Yeah, good job by the Kenton staff. All over that one in a hurry. They love the roll rugby style to the left-hand side. Let's see if Bath tries to come after it. And they are.
Snap is going to bounce its way back.
It's got one man to beat.
Piper trying to get some room, is able to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's going to be it.
And Connor Skiranka, number 52, he's going to stay home. There it is, rolling back. Now watch 52. He's going to be down at the bottom of your screen on the left hash. 1-on-1 right here. If he doesn't make this tackle, it might be a first down. Gets the job done. Big time play special team wise for Bath.
So that is the second stop Bath is made. They'll have it here. Under a minute left to go in the quarter. On the Kenton side of the field, they will start at the 47. 47 seconds to go in the quarter.
Flea flicker, he's got him.
Flea flicker, Welsh with a man. This is a wobbler. This one's going to be caught coming back to the football. Second time we've seen that. And a big catch out of Logan Markley.
If he throws it right now, he is going to walk his way in the end zone. But Welch can't get the handle on it. Has to get out of his hand quickly. Markley comes back and makes a great play.
Now wait for to get the chain set before they're able to snap the football from the 16. Mikey Hale, who's already got 2 touchdowns this quarter, will go. So after the 31-yard pass play, the run will pick up
about
9, it looks like. So they now are inside thermal guard window and door red zone.
Bath comes back to their heavy package.
2nd and 1 from the 7. Hale straight ahead. Hale did get inside the 5, so he will pick up the Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken first down.
Boy, they really love this. Block down and use the big guys from the backfield to kick it out, and then Hale gets behind it. And that's going to be the last play of the quarter. Boy, we got a great fourth quarter ahead of us, don't we?
And it's going to be a fun one. Bath looking to tie this up. We'll see if they can do it here in the fourth quarter, and we'll have it when we return. 35-28, Kenton in front of Bath. I think that young man is enjoying his new job here with us tonight.
He's doing a good job, isn't he? Ken even used a couple of his shots this week.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
The ball's going to be marked at the 4-yard line, where it's going to be 1st and goal. Our camera operators, Peyton and Curtis, haven't been caught up by the action. Sometimes you think you might get caught just kind of standing around watching the game as well. Man coming in late here for Bath.
Out of a timeout, too. That's what drives coaches nuts.
It'll be the 2nd tight end. They're going to bunch to the right. Everyone was still trying to get set when the ball was snapped, and we're going to have ourselves a penalty.
Absolutely loved Junior Wright picking up the football for Kenton and running with it. Might as well give it a shot.
So we're going to have ourselves a false start. Back this up to the 9. You know, it just gives the Bath offense more room to operate from. See that package again with that extra tight end, and looks like more movement up front. So back-to-back false starts. As this now backed up to the 14.
They're going to go back to their original personnel and say, let's stop trying to be too cute. You can outthink yourself sometimes as an offensive play caller. You have all these pretty things that you have on your Denny's menu, right? Bacon looks good, sausage looks good. Let's sample it all.
It's a Denny's menu now. Okay. I thought it was Waffle House.
Ooh, both are good, man.
A 1st and goal now back at the 14-yard line. Welsh looking to throw. High throw. That one hauled in. Trying to fight his way into the end zone is Clark. And they're going to mark him down just short.
Well, you know how we were talking about being off the receivers by Kenton all night long? That's fine, but when the field gets condensed, you have to tighten up. Kenton doesn't.
Gain of 13 sets him up from the 1. We're on 2nd and goal. I believe that was the quarterback, Zach Welsh, straight ahead on the sneak to score the touchdown.
Shooting off some fireworks over here, and rightfully so. This has been a prolific Bath offense all season long. Shows up again here, big time in the second half.
So Welsh's 2nd 1-yard touchdown run to the night. Now big extra point, and that is good. And just like that, we are now tied 35 all with 11:52 left to play. We still got 11 minutes of this. How can this be tied?
Yeah, our 49 number is still pretty solid, right? I believe both teams can score another touchdown or two. Maybe not overtime. Maybe it gets to like 49, 48, or somebody says, let's end it and go for 2, right? One of those situations.
That seems to be the thing, right? You catch a defense reeling. Hey, you know what? I don't want to be in the night where we're matching touchdowns all night. Let's just go ahead and try to put it away. So, by the way, we want to give a shout out here. We got our first Guardian cap we've seen so far tonight here.
That's Gary Phipps Jr., freshman wearing that. Called his name earlier on a big special teams play. Hey, Eric Dickerson, who is a Hall of Famer, he said he went to the equipment manager, got every little piece that they give out. He goes, why not wear it if it's going to protect you?
That's right. It's a high, deep kick fielded inside the 5. This is going to be Seal Scott. We know the speed he's got, and he's going to be knocked down shy of the 25-yard line.
Well, let's see who shows up in an angry manner in powder blue. Is it going to be our guy, Vinny Vendetta? Right. Hello, yes it is. With a vendetta, Vinny. Big time hit.
There's our guy right there. You saw the black. If the black helmet looks a little bit different out of place. So Kenton with 11:46 to go is going to start this one from their own 22-yard line. Johnston, I don't know, there was a little confusion in the backfield. This was the design all along. He'll pick up about 3 yards.
Yeah, it was odd, right? A little peekaboo. Pulled it out of the running back's belly. Defensive line was there, did a little spinner-rooney. Still able to get some positive yards. He's a magician, isn't he?
He is. Picks up at least a couple of yards, call it second, and they got 2nd and 7. Get closer to 8 here. But they'll run straight ahead, going back to their workhorse. The guy that's done most of the running of the football tonight. That is the senior Grady Kleeman Beasley. Got a big 3rd down coming up here.
And more running of the football in the second half out of this Kenton bunch. It's good when you're getting first downs, but otherwise, 3rd down and throw for your quarterback.
Gives it off again, and Kenton is going to be shy of the 1st down.
Boy, I just don't understand that call. Now you're saddled with 4th down and decision in your own end, and they are looking like they're going to go.
It's going to be 4th and about 2 from the 30-yard line. Wasn't much of a hesitation. Is this a go all along? Do you try to get Bath to jump?
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a draw play. Try to draw them off sides. If not, we're going to call the timeout.
Play clock still at 13 and counting.
They
are going to go out of it. Bath read the play, and they're going to go for a loss as Johnston will keep it. He's met by about 7 powder blue jerseys, and Bath's going to come away with a football.
I want to make sure you and I understand this correctly. The score is tied, right?
That's what I have.
Wow. Really a curious call. Think about this, Randy. This whole series, you didn't let your playmaker roll the pocket at all. He didn't have a chance to survey the field, make a throw. All 4 plays were run plays between A and B tackle.
So Bath is going to take over on the Kenton side of the field. Looks like at about the 28-yard line, 10-10 to play in a tied game. Kenton obviously thinking they'll have enough time to try to match any score that Bath comes up with. Mikey Hale on 1st down goes straight ahead.
Yeah, quick tempo by Bath. 1-on-1 to the top side if they want it.
Picks up about 8, so 2nd and 2. Welsh looking to throw, swings this out, pass is caught. Getting, it looks like the 1st down will be Jackson Foster.
Now watch Trent DeLong, 24. He is going to fight through the block as you hear the wind picking up and make this tackle, or else this would have been another big play for Bath.
So they do get the Lee's famous recipe chicken 1st down. Now Bath going to look over to their sideline for a plays. They picked up 4. They get inside the thermal guard window and door red zone. Welsh looking, under pressure, able to get out of one would-be tackler. Throws this one up for grabs, going to be incomplete. Flag out at the end of that. Another flag coming out. This one will be interesting as they see how this one plays out. Was there a little contact at the end of this play?
Well, it's going to be a legal man. They're trying to run tunnel screen. They got to get Welsh to the ground right there, but they don't. Welsh smartly throws it away, and I think they're going to get a late hit coming up right there against Kenton. You see that 2nd flag come in. Yeah, it's going to be, you can't hit the guy when he's defenseless, when it's not going to be caught. So this just might offset.
So the officials are still having their conversation here. Now we'll await the call. So it looks like he's trying to well, if you could read lips, you know exactly what happened. For those that can't, we'll tell you that it was, as Miles said, an illegal man downfield. And then the personal foul for the defenseless receiver. Penalties will offset, and we will replay the first down. So Welsh in that pistol look, quick pitch to Hale. Hale trying to stretch that out. Will get a couple of yards.
Boy, Trenton DeLong, he is a smart football player. There's a reason why they stack a formation, then condense it, right? They went 4 receivers to that side, went 4 receivers that side, but a bunch look. That's because they're going to run toss to that side, and DeLong widened out and took care of that. Unfortunately, his helmet popped off. He had to leave the field, but that was a smart football play by DeLong.
It's a gain of just over a yard, second down from the 15. And now Bath simultaneously waiting for the play clock, running some time off the game clock. Everyone's going to become a game manager now here. Trying to throw, has a man open that far side. It's Hale. Hale's going to make the first man miss and will be ushered out of bounds at about the 12 or 13-yard line.
Kenton has done a great job of rallying up on those little flat throws to Hale after he goes in motion. A lot of teams will fly up early, try to cover it, and take it away. Boy, if you're Bath, 4-down territory, you think?
No, easily. Gain of 3. He's going to make it third, and we'll call it about 6.
Got 4 receivers to this side again.
See 3 bunch, single man at the boundary. Hale becomes a man in motion, and Kenton is going to jump. And that's going to make this a third and about 1.
They're going to go heavy package personnel. You'll see a lot of teams defensively, Randy, that will have their defensive linemen stay in a 2-point until the quarterback is done moving around and looks at the center. Kenton will get in a 3-point stance right away, so that is a long time for a defensive lineman to have to wait there as the quarterback is orchestrating his offense. They had their hand in the ground a good 10, 15 seconds that time.
3rd and 1 from the 7. Is that heavy look. Welsh under center. Hands to the last man through, but we'll get a flag. And a false start is going to back up Bath, back to the original. And we'll do it from 3rd and 6 now again.
The white hat was letting that Bath sideline know, look, you guys are chirping a little bit too much. I called it because your quarterback head bobbed. John Elway was famous for that back in the day. He could get anyone to jump just with a little voice inflection and head bob. You're not allowed to do that.
So 3rd and 6 now once again. Ball back at the 12-yard line. Welsh looking to throw, firing for the end zone. This one's popped up incomplete. Flag coming in at the end of this one. Trying to feed Jackson Foster. We'll see if there was contact early.
Yeah, right there, it's going to show up. That is about the 3rd time they've tried to run that post for a touchdown in this football game. That was a tough call. What number did you have on the interference?
DeLong, 24.
24.
Just
DeLong.
a step early.
That's a shame. DeLong has been so solid. It's going to allow first down, though. 1st and goal for Bath.
So it'll be half the distance to the goal. We'll move this to the 6, but more importantly, it is a least famous recipe chicken first down for Bath. Under 7 to play in our contest. On our Kenton Moose scoreboard, we are tied at 35. Welsh, handoff, Hale. Hale trying to dance his way in. He's going to be met and taken backwards.
Interesting that they didn't go heavy package. They've been 1st and goal. They go heavy package on the goal line. Have been successful with it that time. Stay with their spread. Try to run the inside look again to Hale. Kenton ready for it.
Loss of 1 on the play is going to bring him 2nd and goal from the 7. This time it's Welsh who ran all the way to the sideline to get the play.
That's because of personnel that's in the game. Your big look, heavy package for Bath.
Trying to get everyone set. See it second H-back. Welsh going to roll out that way. Want to go with a throwback screen. Now under pressure. Trying to get out of it. Still able to stay on his feet. Finally will go down back at the 15-yard line.
We were talking about Corbin Johnson being a magician. How about Welch? You had it pegged right, buddy. This was going to be the throwback screen to the tight end. Well covered by Kenton, but look at all the guys that it takes to get him to the ground. If we play tag, I want Welch on my team.
Right? So 3rd and goal back at the 15-yard line.
What a giant moment in this football game. Let's see if Bath comes back to that post that has been successful for them on the goal line.
Well, Carson Myers, the kicker for Bath, has been warming up on the sidelines. It'll be interesting to see what happens here if Bath can't score. 3rd down throw for the end zone. That one's going to be knocked away at the last minute.
And Maddox Hummel, great break on the football for Kenton to knock that away. And here comes Welch. He's going to have to leave the pocket. Great job keeping his eyes upfield. Sees the backcourt of the end zone. Look at Hummel. Playing the hands of the receiver, running to it and knocking it away. And you called it right, partner. Here comes the field goal look.
Carson Myers on for what will be a 32-yard attempt. Welsh will hold. Snap is down, kick on its way, and that one just hangs a little too much to the right, and it is no good.
Talk about having your back to the wall and finding a way to get a stop. Kenton gets it done just when you think Bath is going to score and put themselves ahead. This game has been absolutely epic.
35-all, as you see, and again, our scoreboard tonight brought to you by the Kenton Moose Family Center. The Kenton Moose is Hardin County's home for great food, fellowship, and friends. That's the Kenton Moose 428 online at KentonMoose428.com. And our game tonight brought to you by Citizens National Bank. See how we're building businesses one relationship at a time at CNBOhio.com. First down from the 20. In the high school rule, it's back at the 20-yard line, not at the spot of the kick. As a first down run will pick up a couple of yards.
Well, Bath is staying with the man-free look. They're playing man underneath. Welch is the free safety to help.
2nd and 8. This pass is going to be caught as Kenton is going to pick up the Lee's famous recipe chicken first down out across the 40-yard line.
Yeah, great out-breaking route against man. Easy to complete. And Kenton now going to pick up the tempo. Bath's got to be careful not to give too much man look.
Pickup of 18. Now here's Johnson's going to keep this one. And he'll gain 2, maybe 3. We'll see where they spot this football down at. Give him 3. I might give him closer to 4, about 3.5. Just shy of the 44-yard line.
If you give an offense a continual look on coverage, you're going to allow the offensive coordinator to know what's there. And you go man anywhere, vertical becomes a big issue.
Johnson throwing this one up for grabs. Is under pressure. It's going to be incomplete. Thought he was going to have a man closer to that sideline. And it was Andrew McDermott, number 4 for Bath, the closest one to it.
I think Jack Rader did just enough to harass Johnson on that throw. Now 4:06 left. 3rd down. Big moment for Kenton in this football game.
3rd and 6 will be a play. 4 receivers come to the near side. Johnston, however, once that one-on-one, that other side, he's going to overshoot. His intended target was looking for Perkins, who's had a big night. We saw Kenton earlier deeper in their own territory, have no hesitation about going forward on 4th down, but it looks like they're going to send the punt unit out.
A great situational awareness by Daniel Cole, the sophomore who was locked up on that side. Knew it was going to be man coverage, knew where the sticks were, so they're going to be an outside breaking route. He played it extremely well.
Saw that last snap of the last punt, skipped its way back to Piper. We'll see what happens here. 4th down, Kent will punt. Better job. Piper, that left foot high in the air. The wind's going to play around with this one, but it's going to bounce and take a big Kenton roll inside the 25. And they're going to let that go all the way down and stop at the 22-yard line. And that's where Bath will have it with 3:49 to go in a tied ball game.
Now we got high drama here at Bath High School, don't we? 35-35, big stops on defense, big plays on offense. We've had just about everything we wanted in this football game.
Yeah, we talked about how many points it was going to take to win it, and now all of a sudden the points have dried up. But we know someone's going to need a couple more. I don't think we end in ties anymore.
I'm sure Bath wants one of those 3-minute, 49-second drives that results in a touchdown.
Starting from their own 23, pass comes to the near sideline. This one's going to be caught. Cole with it. Ball came out late. The official's going to say that he was already down.
GKB shows up again. Number 12, he's playing the flat area. Already know that the hitch is going to be there, but you're going to have to survive the catch. I'm going to say it was incomplete.
Second and 10 following the incomplete pass. Welsh looking to throw once again, steps up, has Foster, and Foster will get the Lee's famous recipe chicken first down.
Well, this is a tough catch that Foster makes look easy. If you're a Steelers fan, you're familiar with number 14 going up and making a catch like that. George Pickens-like. Foster skywalking.
Big gain of 15, gets it out to the 37-yard line. Welsh looking again. Gets rid of this one. Hale with it, working near that sideline. Is going to be tackled inbounds as that clock will continue to run. Just a gain of a couple out to the 39.
A little surprised Hale didn't just step out of bounds there.
Second and 8. You see on our Kenton Moose scoreboard that clock running under 3 minutes to go in regulation.
And Bath was playing this pretty well. Like, this might be the last drive of regulation, right? It either results in us getting the points or going into overtime.
They are surely acting as if that is the case. Well, so that empty backfield looking to throw quickly, gets it underneath. Here's Cole again. Cole not able to get out of bounds, but the clock will stop as he is able to get the Lee's famous recipe chicken first down near midfield. They give him 10 to the 49.
Yeah, if I'm Kenton, I'm going to think about calling a timeout. Or if anything, to give my guys up front a little bit of a break. They are gassed.
Welsh looking to throw again, goes underneath. Here's Hale. Hale, instead of going out of bounds, cuts upfield. He'll get a couple extra yards. Let's see where they mark him down at. It looks like at about the Kenton 46.
Now watch how slow the defensive line for Kenton gets in their spot. Hands on hips, hands on head. They are gassed up front.
This pickup of 5 is going to bring him 2nd and 5 from the Kenton side of the field. This time they will give to Hale. Hale weaving his way inside. He's going to get inside the 40, and he'll pick up yet another Lee's famous recipe chicken first down.
I like how Bath has approached this drive. Not forcing throws, taking what the defense gives you, run the football just enough. Let that clock help you out.
They picked up 9 there, so first down from the 37. Each team, as far as we know, has its full complement of timeouts. Welsh look in. Air this one out. He's got Foster again, able to hang onto the football, and Foster is going to dive in. They're going to mark him out. Their official come running up and said he stepped out of bounds at the 11-yard line.
Yeah, Foster's been a big play guy for them. He's just going to run a simple 7 route. He's going to beat Maddox Hummel. Hummel's going to try and contest it right there, come through with that right arm. Not going to get it.
They did see even through the sideline. He saw him come through, and it looks like we will have our first Metzger Financial Services timeout taken of this half here. We'll see who actually called the timeout. Well, actually, I think this might be an injury timeout at first.
Somebody should have faked an injury before that last play. It looks like everybody's going to be okay, though. Try to get the number of the young man at
25, 28.
As Quinn Refner, who's had himself a really good ball game.
So getting confirmation that it is Refner 28. Here's a better look.
All right, so Randy, I'm going to put the coaching hat on you. You have 3 timeouts to your bath. You're on the 11-yard line. Do you go back to your power personnel and run the football here, or you stay in your spread offense?
No, I run it.
Yeah, I think so, right? You've been successful in your power set all night long. This is a really tired Kenton defense. They're going to stay spread.
Minute 20 to go. First down from the 11. So Bath will have the ability to pick up one more first down. Could work in their favor with about 20 to go. Welsh fakes the throw, going straight ahead. So they do run power out of the spread, and he's able to get down to about the 6-yard line.
Yeah, quarterback draw. They ran this for a big 4th down conversion in the first half, and we're going to have a timeout by Kenton.
Yeah, Kenton will take the Metzger Financial Services timeout. So Metzger Financial Services, helping you plan your financial future. Call 419-225-6067 or visit MetzgerFinancialServices.com. So it'll be second down and 5 from just outside the 5-yard line near the 6-yard line.
Now, scoreboard shows 2 timeouts for Kenton, so I guess the first one was, in fact, an injury timeout.
Yeah.
Calling the timeout, save as much time as you can. If you're Kenton, give yourself a little bit of chance if they score. But at the same time, find a way to get some go juice in your guys defensively.
Well, I suppose now's a good time to tell you, stick around after the game. We will catch up with our Stolly Insurance Hustle Award winner. Make sure you check out highlights tonight's Stolly Hustle Award winner on our WOSN YouTube page.
They have the quarterback run available if they want it again. 5 in the box.
That's exactly what the play is. Well, straight ahead, spinning, and they're going to mark them down at about the 2-yard line where it's going to bring up third down.
There you go, see Welch going to get a little bit of help with some creative blocking on the outside right there. Officials didn't see it, but he's going to grind his way down to about the 1-yard line. Yet another timeout.
So it's going to be third and short as Kenton has used its second Metzger Financial Services timeout. Again, trying to maintain as much time as possible, which is showing 1 minute left to go on our Kenton Moose scoreboard.
So Bath has got their power personnel at about the 20. They're big guys. Looks like that's the grouping they're going to go with. Yep, that's going to be big personnel in for them. Love the sneak that they ran out of this when they were close in before. If it's anything other than Hale or your quarterback Welch, I think you're making a wrong decision here.
Let me ask you something here. So Kenton still does have 1 timeout left. Is it a case where maybe this close to the goal line, do you kind of let Bath score to give yourself some time?
Ooh, I know, right? That's a tough one. You remember years ago, the Packers did that in the Super Bowl with the Broncos.
Well, straight ahead, that power. Officials coming in from the sides. No signal yet. We get one, and a Lima Bath touchdown.
Love the call. Love the quarterback sneak. He is a competitive kid. Second time you've ran that sneak. Welch is a guy that is always going forward on it. Big time touchdown for Bath. How about this comeback? And look at Big 99 Raider celebrating.
Welch with his third rushing touchdown of the night. The extra point is good. And Bath has given themselves a 42-35 lead with 55 seconds to go. We'll see if Kenton can answer when we return.
Lee's new crispy golden fried spicy wings come in packs of 6, 12, or 20. That means they're perfect for solo snacking or feasting with family and friends. Sorry not sorry to your old favorite wing spot. Only at Lee's, famous for chicken.
(42-35), Bath in front of Kenton. Kenton's Wildcats will have one timeout left and 55 seconds to work with. As Zach Welsh with his third touchdown of the night. And by the way, his 3 rushing touchdowns have covered a grand total of 4 yards.
If I'm Zach Turner, head coach over at Kenton, I look at my guys, hey, our offense is built for this, right? We can do this, no problem.
Kickoff coming from the far hash. Kind of middle of the field here. Seal Scott just inside the 10. Trying to bounce to the outside. Able to run out of one tackle. Trying to get his teammate, help him stay on his feet. All they're going to do is burn off an extra second or two as the return comes out to about the 23-yard line.
Vinny Vendetta has been fantastic. As a physical presence on the kickoff team, stays on the hash, forces the return back inside. That is a smart football player for Bath.
Kenton will start this from their own 23. Need a score. They got one timeout in 45 seconds. The home side getting excited.
Gavin Sealscott having to put on his receiver gloves. Thrown in from the bench.
Johnston rolls to that far side looking to throw. Fires. His pass is caught. And a nice job getting out of bounds. Will be Maddox McFarland. The freshman's had himself a big day.
Yeah, he doesn't run routes like a freshman. He looks like a senior running routes.
So McFarland able to get the Lee's famous recipe chicken first down. So get out to the 36, pick up a 13. Clock stop 40 seconds. Johnston fires again. This one underneath pass is caught as the ball can come back. Zane Perkins had kind of a quiet second half. He's able to get out of bounds. They're going to mark him way out. I thought it was closer to the 40. He got out of bounds, but he does get up to the 43, so we'll give him 7.
Now Bath will trade 5 seconds for 5 yards.
Johnston comes to the near side looking. He's going to fire down that sideline. Pass is caught again. Getting out of bounds is McFarland. They'll get in Bath territory as they pick up the Lee's famous recipe chicken first down.
Vendetta doesn't get vertical enough on the defense of that route. Just dumped it over top of his head. And quickly, Kenton in position.
They pick up 20 yards. First down from the 37. Johnston looking. Pass is going to be into the Bath bench. And incomplete. Did have a receiver over there. It was Maddox Homo, the sophomore.
Bath continually dropping 8 in coverage, putting their deep 4 about 20 yards from the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10 from the 37. Getting close to where you send everyone to the goal line, right? Tell them no one behind you. There's an errant pass under pressure. This one's going to be thrown incomplete.
Oglesby, number 9, shows up. A little delayed action to get in the face of Johnson as they're rolling him. Caused a fast throw by Johnston.
3rd and 10 now, 18 seconds to go. Kenton again still has one timeout to work with.
A big hole in the middle of the field if they can get a post.
Johnston under pressure. This one's going to be incomplete as he's hit as he throws the football.
That's Carson Kennard, the inside linebacker who leads this Bath team in tackles. I love the call. He's been sitting and drifting all night long. Let's dial up a blitz for him, bring that 4th man. Kennard gets there.
4th down coming up here. And Kenton is going to want to take a Metzger Financial Services timeout before they decide what to do on 4th down. Again, our timeouts tonight brought to you by Metzger Financial Services. Help you plan your financial future. Call 419-225-6067 or visit MetzgerFinancialServices.com. Well, just what we all wanted, right? 4th in the ball game.
Yeah, if you are Kenton, remember that little out and then up move that they've been able to get to Maddox McFarland? It's been there continuously all night long. break that out again. Roll it to the wide side of the field. It's been their best route all night long.
4th and 10. 12 seconds to go. Kenton seem to say this a lot. That is their final, I should say. They use their final timeout, so you're pretty much looking at something out of bounds to get maybe one more play off. Johnston stepping up, looking to throw, is not going to get a chance as he's going to be sacked, and that's going to do it. Nick Jack Rader, 99, comes up with one final hit, and he's going to salute the crowd as Bath is going to come away with a big win. So Bath will have to snap the football one time. Put this one away. Offense makes their way onto the field. And now we'll see the deep man, the one snap, the knee goes down. Final 5 seconds are going to run off the clock, and our final, and an absolute thriller here at Bath, will have the host Wildcats coming from behind to pick up a 42-35 win to make it 3 victories in a row. So Bath with a big win in WBL play. They knock off Kenton. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we're going to head down to the field as our Miles Holiday is going to catch up with our Stolly Insurance Hustle Award winner when we return. Well, exciting night of football here at Bath as the host Wildcats able to come from behind, get a pair of fourth quarter touchdowns. They score a 42-35 win over Kenton, so Bath will improve to a 3-1. More importantly, we'll go to 3-0 in the WBL. Kenton will fall to 1-3 and 1-2. And a big reason for the win tonight is the big play there, that last defensive stop. And he is a part of the reason why he is our Stolly Insurance Hustle Award winner. It's Jack Rader. He's down on the field with our Miles Holiday.
Yeah, Randy, we talked before the game. Jack Rader, he's a dude, man. Came up in a big way at the end of the game. The sack that sealed it. Walk us through that last play and the emotion of getting a sack to end this football game.
You know, it's just when they drove down the field, we almost hung our heads low. They were driving right down us, and, you know, we just responded back. We fought adversity all night tonight, and I think that play sort of summed up how we handled it.
You brought up the adversity first half, not what you guys wanted. What'd you guys talk about at halftime? How did you guys fix this?
You know, it was just the little things. We fixed the little stuff that was causing a little bit of those problems, and after we communicated on defense and offense, we kept going. You know, we picked it up and we succeeded.
Yeah, you guys still perfect in the WBL. How sweet would it be you guys keep this train rolling and have a shot to win the league?
You know, I always tell myself one rep at a time, you know, and we haven't been 3-0 WBL since 1999. So I think tonight we're going to enjoy it, and then tomorrow morning we're going to get right back to the grindstone and get to work.
Jack Rader, you're a dude, man. Heck of a job tonight. Big win. Randy, this guy, big-time dude.
Yeah, how about more importantly with the numbers, so that for the first time in 25 years, Bath is going to go to 3-0 in the WBL as they come away with a huge come-from-behind win, 42-35, one of the more entertaining games we have been a part of here at WOSN. I want to thank everyone for making our night possible. Starts with Ken Reeker, who's been just outside the window tonight. An odd setup, but we appreciate Ken. Curtis and Payne for all the work that they've done. I want to thank Kristen Holt, the athletic director here at Bath as well. Of course, Kelly and Nick back at the station, making sure that everything goes okay. So a fun one tonight at Bath. 42-35 they win on Hall of Fame night. For my partner Miles Holiday and our entire WOSN crew, I'm Randy Roberts. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Waynesville Goshen High School, where tonight in a key NWCC game, the Waynesville Goshen Tigers welcome in the Hardin Northern Polar Bears. Hello, everyone. I'm Danny Holbrook alongside Darren Gilbert and our entire WOSN crew. And, Gilly, when you talk about two teams that want to establish the run, it doesn't get any better than these two squads here. They both want to physically beat you up at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, yeah. You know, last year I had a chance to see them play up at NOLA.
Yeah.
And they went at one another, I mean, tooth and nail. The physicality on the line of scrimmage and with their back, their backs running the football aggressively. You're not going to see a lot of passing tonight, especially with, Carson Barnes dinged up. Now,